Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 test. I think we're live and good to go. How's it going, guys? I know that we're starting late today, but for those of you that are on Discord, as you've seen the Discord, I was hella cooked. I was working, I'm not even joking, like this morning, 6 hours, minimum 6 hours on content for you guys. Like one of the videos is already up. I'm working on the new players updated guide for the new banners and all that stuff. I'm working on other things as well for YouTube so that I can publish content for you guys. So yeah, by the time that I was supposed to stream, I was already like cooked. I didn't think this whole thing was going to take me that long. So I was like, okay, no, if I go live now, I would be dead. Like I wasn't able to. So I've decided to get some rest. And now we are here. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Sorry for the late stream. But I just really needed the rest. This one I just leveled up like off the stream. This was one of the things that I was doing because of the new player experience thing that they've updated. So yeah. So we're gonna go back on our main and do our thing. Yo, Infernalist, what's up? Hello, son. Yo, Prince, what's up? How you doing? How's it going, Prince? I just saw, by the way, Prince, I think you DM'd me something. But I was like I was rushing to go live, so do let me know what is it that you needed if there was something needed. I don't know. Wait, you're Iraqi, really? I did not know that, actually. This is the first time I hear it. Well, happy to have you here with us, of course, brother. Yo, Kurosaki, what's up, what's up? Let me just fix my phone here real quick, just for moderating purposes if needed. There we go. I think we're good. And I also got my cup of coffee. I'm doing good, friends. How are you doing, brother? I was supposed to wake up like a couple hours ago for the sake of streaming, but I guess I was like too tired. I couldn't. Like I had my phone, I set the alarms, I woke up, I turned them off, I went back to sleep. I even had a friend of mine like try to wake me up, and he did. And I went back to sleep. But I was genuinely cooked. I was so cooked. So yeah, so I just woke up not long ago, just grabbed my coffee and all that stuff, and I'm ready to go. The fear of fixing a million yang kept you in bed. That's actually true. Yo, Sean, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? We're gonna do your guys' accounts in a minute. For those of you that wanted any account reviews and stuff like that, be sure to apply on the Discord. I will be going through the applications on the Discord in a second to see who's here and then go with that. Before we do that though, I wanted to do Denia's thing, the new thing, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I need to do Shades of Battle, right? Okay, let's go do that real quick. And then we're gonna go from there. So let's just unlock Denia's boss battle. Check it out real quick and then we go. Yang is actually insanely broken. Mine has become super broken after the video that I've made. Mainly because of... where the hell am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go inside? Mainly because of the fact that I was not using the right build on Rebecca in the video that I've uploaded. And then I realized after the video, I put it in the comments though, luckily. I was not using this. I was not using Moonlit. I was using the other build. Which is more DPS for her. So I built this and I actually got super lucky like on the rolls. They're not necessarily high rolls, but they are good rolls. You know what I mean? So I got okay rolls for the fact that it's like all of those were the first rolls. Like first try, I got all of these. So I'm happy. So we're going to be cooking with this. I don't need some more critical damage on this critical rate though. Yo, Kiwori, how are you doing? How you doing? 3 stream streak, W. Yoshiko, so I ended up changing my plan from Lene and I missed using my guarantee for Yang and her weapon, since I'm aiming to get Sui anyways. Figured might as well. That's a good call. That's actually a very good call. I think you will not regret this call, because you can later on get Lene and I missed at another time. Yo, take it a follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go check this out real quick. I'm not sure how to go up there though. Is there a way to go up there from here, or was it from outside? Wait, is this? Is there like some sort of mechanism here? Oh. Oh, this place looks cool. What the heck? But I can't go up. Why can I not go up? Hello? Why can I not go up? Yeah, they're gonna follow. Welcome in, guys. For those of you that are following, welcome in, welcome in. I'm close to Pity. Not sure if I should go for Lene or Luke. Luke is one of the best DPSs in the game, but actually, I'm going to say this right now. Like, when it comes to Yang Yang, and you can hold me accountable to this. Yang Yang, once you get Sui Sui, granted that you have her weapon as well. So Yang Yang with her weapon plus Sui Sui, like with her full premium team with Chisa, next patch, I guarantee you, is going to be possibly the highest DPS in the game. Like, possibly the highest DPS in the game. If not the second highest. So, I think Yang Yang is very much worth it. Like, in terms of pulls. Now, when it comes to Luke or Lene, it very much depends because you need both, kind of. Do you have Denia? If you plan to get Luke and you don't have Denia, then you will have... It was behind at the end. If you plan on getting Luke and you don't have Denia, then you need to pull Lene anyway. So you will have to go Lene, put a static mist on her, and use Luke with her. That is how you're going to be building her if you plan on getting Luke. So you can't choose between the two if you don't have Denia. You need both if you have Denia. And you need Luke's weapon as well. I got Yang Yang plus her weapon. It's actually insane. She's really good. What's better for Lene, Phasic or Static? Static is better. So Imyth or Luke? That depends on your playstyle. The difference between them is not that tremendous. They're both like top DPSs of the game. But I would lean more towards Imyth because of the fact that her gameplay is just like easier and better. Luke is kind of clunky in the air, can be annoying sometimes, especially when it comes to Whimpering Wastes. Like, he can get really annoying in Whimpering Wastes. So I would say Imyth in that department, but both are fine. Both are pretty solid DPSs, so whichever you like more. I kept hearing some crazy nonsense that Sui Sui alt removes stack limit entirely, which I'm guessing is false, because wouldn't that in theory mean Chisa and Yang Yang could stack up double-digit Banes? That statement is actually kind of correct. It's not fully unlimited, but it's kind of correct in the sense of if you have some copies. I'm not sure which sequences exactly. We've looked at it at some point on the stream, but with certain sequences on both Yang Yang and Sui Sui, you could indeed like unleash insane amounts of what's it called, of Havoc Bane stacks. Yes, because it will remove a certain cooldown or reset a certain cooldown. What's better for Lene, Physical or Static? What, how? Because if you're playing Lene, you're playing her sub DPS. Static is better for sub DPSing. Phasic is better for being a main DPS, and she's not a main DPS. And thus, you go Static. Phasic is better for personal damage. Static is better for buffing the main DPS. So I wouldn't use Phasic on her as a sub DPS. And then again, I wouldn't use her as a DPS anyway, unless you built her with copies and stuff. Just realizing the kind of buffs it does, yes, because in general, when it comes to what's her name? When it comes to Sui Sui, she is a universal negative status support. She will buff Chakona. She will work with Chakona. She will work with Zani even. She will work with Hiyuki. She will obviously work with the Yang Yang. So any DPS that has like negative status, like Spectrofrazzle, Iro Frazzle, all that kind of stuff, or Iro Erosion, sorry, all that kind of stuff, it will work with it. Havoc Bane, all these things. Nothing I can do now. It's okay, you can work with it for now, but you do need Static Mist. If you want to use the 50% attack, so she isn't better than Chisa for her. Wait, what do you mean no mask? You will use both Sui Sui and Chisa, not either or. Yeah, no, Sui Sui is like basically the best upcoming support in the game because she's a universal negative status. Let's try this one out. I heard she's annoying. I heard this boss is annoying. How bad was this boss for you guys? Wait, what? Huh? Is that because this was a tutorial or was this because it's the first difficulty? Oh, that was the first difficulty, huh? I was like, this took 4 seconds. There's no way it's this easy. And look at the damage. Holy fuck. I mean, she's level 65, honestly, but what the hell are these numbers?
All in vain.
She goes like Super Saiyan, okay. So if I don't have Chisa, should I skip Yang Yang? Not really, she does work fine still with free-to-play units for now. She will still need Chisa in the future, but for now, like if you plan on getting Sui Sui next patch, then you could just get Yang Yang, it's fine. You can still go for her. Yang Yang, Iono, Chisa as my team. Yang Yang, Iono, Chisa is also decent. I think Rebecca performs better than Iono after testing it out. But Iono is still pretty good. Renodian Ho says Yang Yang. Man, Yang Yang is hella fun. I don't know how people don't like her playstyle. She's really smooth. I understand not liking her as a character design and stuff. That's fine if you don't like her. It's up to, you know, flavor at the end of the day. But gameplay-wise, she's insanely smooth. The most smooth we've gotten in a while, honestly.
Stay focused.
Like, look at this thing. I'm just gonna solo it for now. Because why not?
All in vain.
It's kind of like Lucy without the weird E that stops time. That is true, yeah. Okay, we'll finish this boss real quick here, and then we're gonna do your guys' accounts right after. For those of you that are wondering when are we gonna be doing accounts, so right after this. That was 100. Oh, what the fuck is that damage that we just took? Oh, we have full concerto. Fudge. I didn't know that actually. That's fine. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait a second, guys. Wait a sec. We gotta breathe here real quick. One sec. We gotta breathe here real quick. One sec. This boss hurts now. 100k without even any buffs yet. Okay, let's just do this. We kind of scuffed this a little bit, but it's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy, I got caught. What? Okay, what difficulty is this? This is not even the hardest one, by the way. Level 80, indeed, yep. This is not even the highest one yet. Oh my lord. I just ate a lot of damage to my face. Okay, it's fine. We got this. Watch this. She did. Oh, whoa. Let me out. What is happening to her? Stop being such a pick-me. Come on. Stop being a pick-me. Just eat this. Boom. Come on, Yang Yang. You got this. She dead. Watch this. But, ooh. My skills are not fully leveled up, by the way. My echoes are not properly done yet, by the way. Almost 400k. Does Yang Yang go well with Perlova? In Wiwa, actually, she cooks hard. In Wiwa, she cooks hard with Perlova. That reminds me, you just did a beginner guide earlier and they straight up changed up the new voyage. That is true. The new guide is still viable as it is, minus the banner. I'm making a new one. It will be up tomorrow or later tonight. That's what I was working on this morning. So the whole guide is still viable, minus the banners. So I'll be talking about the banners and the new events they've added for the new players in the new guide and refer people to the previous guide for the rest of the stuff. I'm also working on an echo guide that will simplify the echo experience for new players as well. I think it could be the most simplified I've ever seen, because whenever I make guides, I usually think of how can I make this as simple and easy to digest as possible. Because I know if I like come here and break down like, you know, Yang Yang's kit, for example, and tell you about all the jargons. Oh, first, the, you know, plume and feather and the percentages and this and that. People don't care about all of that. People just want to know, is she strong? Is she weak? Does she clear? Does she not clear? What is her rotation? What is her simplest rotation? What is her team's done? They don't want to like hear all these insane percentages that they don't understand. You know what I mean? Just don't get Phoebe, Chacona, or Cardithea if you don't want to get bricked. I think, honestly, as a new player, in the new banner, you should not really get any of the characters. The only characters you could consider getting in there, if you plan on spending money, that is. Because if you don't plan on spending money, I don't think you should honestly pull anything in the new Voyage banner, because they did them dirty and they did it at Chisa. And some of you could say, you know, Chisa is in Honami, but she's still in 2.x. Guess what? Shorekeeper, by the way, was in the Black Shores. She was not in Genjo, yet she was in the previous banner. So they did them dirty by not adding Chisa. A Neo Factory, I got to follow. Welcome in. So I think, honestly, any new player should not really pull for the new Voyage banner. If they wanted to, or if they are spending money, that is. The options that could be good are Frolova, because Wewa Queen. And also maybe Augusta, because she's free-to-play friendly if you get her weapon, obviously. Augusta plus her weapon. Or Prolova plus her weapon. The reason I say Augusta plus her weapon is because they can slap a Murtefi and a Verena on it and play it. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Augusta is the most compatible with free-to-play because they simply take a Murtefi and a Verena and slap them on and that's it. They already get an S1 free Verena because they get 2 copies for free. And they already get Murtefi anyway. It's easy to get them as they play and pull. So that is just one team free-to-play friendly and that's it. That will get them through a lot of the content as they play and make their gameplay experience a lot faster as well. Yuno, debatable. I thought of Yuno as well, but I don't know. I feel like Yuno to be built, she needs actual proper premium teams. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't really go Yuno. I'm assuming you mean like go DPS Yuno. I feel like DPS Yuno requires good echoes, good teams, things like that. Not like fully free to play friendly or new player friendly. Okay, this is the highest difficulty now, right? Let's see how this works. Wait, this is not the highest difficulty, is it? Oh boy, we might die here actually. I can already tell that I hate this boss. Did you guys clear this, by the way, already? I can clearly tell that I hate this already. Oh my god. What? I thought I... Huh? Good evening, Hikari. What's up, what's up? How you doing? You're right on time for the suffering. Cardi made... I mean, you have an S3 Cardi, that is true. Maybe I should pull one of my broken units, aka Hiyuki. Hiyuki should make this easy mode, right? Or what? Or what? Would she make this easy mode if I go Hiyuki? Maybe it's a Hiyuki angle. If this doesn't clear, we'll go Hiyuki, actually. Hiyuki should make this easy. Oh my god, she's bloodthirsty for me. She's actually bloodthirsty for me. Yo, Marlo, what's up, what's up? How you doing? Oh. Bruh, we're cooking right now. Wait a minute. We might actually be onto something here. Man, I love this character. Holy, she's sick. She is absolutely sick. What is happening here? What the fudge is happening here? Whoa! What the fuck is happening, bro? Oh my god, why is she moaning like that? Jesus Christ. Did she just tell me to call it quits? Oh, I dodged that. I don't know how I dodged that, but I did. Okay, we got this, please. I don't know how we survived, honestly. Boom. Oh, that was insane. What the fuck was this? Kind of new to gachas, but when does pulling sequence over a new character make sense to you? Never, unless you're a swiper. Like, the general consensus is never, unless you swipe, unless it's a unit that requires, that has a very good early sequence. Like, for example, Mornier, her S1 is great, so you could go S1 on her. 3, you get lucky. 4, you are pulling smart. You're not pulling every unit. So, for example, there's a unit that you absolutely love the design of, the gameplay of, and you just really want sequences of. Doesn't mean it's good, but you can just go for sequences for that because, you know, fun over everything else. That's it. I barely do 20k here, and I'm seeing some 300k. Wait, 300k on what exactly? Which character, Prince? I can't imagine such an old unit like Chisa is going to be the only option in new gen team. Chisa is like genuinely the definition of the best pull ever that we've had on our accounts for people that pulled her. Her attack pattern is easy when there's not a lot of effects on the screen. Do you mean I should go like something that doesn't have a lot of flashiness, like Yang Yang? Yo, Aldo, what's up? I broke free to play for S3 Cardi. Yeah, for example, like S3 Cardi is a pretty good example if you don't have Chacona, for example. I hated that I have S1 R1 Yang Yang, but can't use her fully because I'm still UL 38. Need to do the story, but it's so long. I would say in the meantime, Factory, what you can do is use your trial characters. They hand you trial characters for free. Utilize those. I'm thinking of the follow by the way, Factory. Utilize those units that you get as a trial alongside your Yang Yang so that you can make her life easier. And then once you're done with the story, you'll be fine. I did it with Solo Carlotta, but with Yuki... I mean, Carlotta is insane. Carlotta is the definition of... what's it called? Hologram Queen. Carlotta, by the way, is a good example of a character that could be worth getting multiple sequences on because of how she makes holograms easy mode. Cardi is a character I love a lot, and she's worth it to me, even if she's outdated, so I say. I don't think Cardi is outdated, she's just outshined by all the new units, for sure. But she's not outdated, I would say. She's still pretty solid in TOA and all that stuff. She just struggles. She just suffers in Weewa, honestly. That's mainly it. I'm comparing my Frolova. Oh, okay, Frolova. Okay, I say this all the time. Frolova, for me personally, is more of a character that works really well against AoE mobs. Things like Weewa, for example. Frolova, for me personally, is not a character I would like to use against single target bosses, if that makes sense. So that is how I always view Frolova. Like, I would use her against mobs like AoE mobs where there's a lot of mobs in place, like Whimpering Waste. But when it's like against a boss like holograms and things like that, I am not a big fan of Frolova against those kinds of content. Yo, Infernalist, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that a lot. Chisa versus Sui Sui, you can't compare them because they're two different roles. Like, for example, on Yang Yang, you need both Chisa and Sui Sui because they fulfill two different roles. So I can't really say either or. But if you have the choice between either or, for whatever reason, like let's say they both are running at the same time, I would say probably... That's a hard one, honestly, because Sui Sui is a universal support for all the negative status, but Chisa is like... I don't know. I feel like I'm keen to say Chisa, just because of the fact that Sui Sui could come in a rerun, but Chisa might never come back again. So if there is ever a rerun soon, and the option is like Sui Sui or Chisa, I'll probably tell people to go Chisa. But I would have to think that through carefully after checking everything out. It definitely depends on your team, but I mean in general, like in the general consensus. If let's say you do have negative status teams and stuff ready. Kind of wondering who would I want people to skip in that kind of department. Okay, this is gonna be rough. This is the last difficulty, but let's see. I knew we were gonna block that because of this attack. Oh, please, please, please. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Rooting for Denia? You're rooting for Denia? I mean, that's valid, honestly. I like Denia. A certain somebody here in chat, though, doesn't. I don't know what Denia did to her, but... Watch this. This is the Yang Yang that some of you guys are skipping, by the way. Let me tell you that And she's not even fully built yet. And Suisui's not here yet. Just let that sink in. This is the character you guys are skipping, okay? Just to rub it in.
Flicker into form.
Bruh. I messed up everything right now, actually.
This ends here. Harness from the source. Connection set.
Ah, come on, come on, come on. Dodge, dodge. I didn't dodge in time. Fudge. Bruh. Bruh. Where's my E? I used my E. Bro, I used my E 10,000 times that I used it already up, but apparently not. Oh my lord. I guess we're gonna have to solo her with our Yang Yang. It's okay, the power of Yang Yang, we got it. Yang Yang cheese has surely cooks, right? Watch this, watch this. I want you guys to watch this. Don't watch this, don't watch this, don't watch this. Fuck! I messed up.
The streams.
I messed up everything towards the end. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I got the battle pass weapon on her though, no signature. On who, Lucilla? Dinya won, so Dinya Yang. Yo, Jenna, what's up? What is even a negative status team anyways? Like advanced in-game battle royale calls. Negative status team are teams that deal negative effects like Iro Erosion, which is Cardithea, Havoc Bane, which is Chisa and Yang Yang, Spectrofrazzle, which is Zani, those kinds of effects. Yo, Riven, how you doing? Glacier Chafe, like Hiyuki, that is a negative status as well. This is the first time you stream after I get out work. Nice. Yeah, I started late today because I was hella cooked. I was working on a lot of YouTube videos for you guys that you will get to see in the next couple days. So keep an eye out on the YouTube videos. So after finishing working on a lot of the YouTube videos, I was just hella cooked. So I was like, you know what? I need a break. So I just went to sleep a little bit. And this is why we're starting late today. And holy hype train. Thank you for the hype train, Infernalist. I'm doing good, Riven. How are you doing? I just found out that I'm colorblind and use came completely out of the grade. Your heart is hard. I've gotten some good rest. Yeah, it was very much needed. When do you think is good to start doing holograms for a new player? After you hit max level, mainly. The lower difficulties you could do once you feel like you can. I think level 20, 30, 40 characters can clear it. But generally speaking, they're not worth wasting your time on early on. Once you hit max level, they become easy mode until the last difficulty. So I would wait until max level, because they're not really needed early on. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. Let's see if we can do this now. Could be doable actually if I dodge. Okay, we dodge this. This is good. And we counter this. And then we do this. I messed up there, but oh well. Oh wait, I forgot we have the what's it called? The full concerto. Fuck, I'm locked into quick swapping. I was gonna quick swap there, but I forgot that we can't at the moment in the beginning. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong this whole time. I was not doing quick swapping. This is why this was taking longer than it should have. So we're just gonna fully lock in and go for quick swap. You smoke, what's up? Oh, whoa, that was a lot of damage. Oh, what the? I switched. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna look at the chat for a moment, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna look at chat at all for a moment. We need to get this piece of Shaisa out of the way. As much as I love Dinya, but we need to get rid of her. Her stay is too long now.
A pivotal moment.
Okay.
Connection severed.
Dodged. And she's in Narnia. Dodged. Good. Boom. Boom. Bro, the damage is nasty. Holy. We're just absolutely cooking her at the moment. Not to jinx it or anything. Please.
Still refusing to turn back.
Where is she? What is she doing here?
There's still time.
Oh my lord.
Red staff.
Can we please stop this?
Here.
I kind of didn't click my E here. Oh well.
Deconstruct it.
Thought I did, but I guess it reset.
Break apart.
What's she even doing? Like, actually, what is going on here? How am I even taking damage when she was no shield? Oh well. Boom. Factory distracting me with the prime right now. Think of the prime factory. I'm actually damaging her in the middle of this. How is she dead? Isn't that a counter?
You're paying for my chrome.
Oh, that's bad. I used it too early. The echo. What the hell is this? Okay, dodge. Boom. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it, I think. I hope. I canceled my attack. No. This could have killed me. Oh, please no, please no, please no, please no. Come on. Oh my god. 1 HP and a dream. Yo, Silgron, how you doing? Yo, Mongolia, how you doing today? Okay, we got it done. Huh. First try, by the way, guys. Thank you, Infernalist. Oh my god. Okay, time for your guys' accounts. I think this was good enough. We don't need to do much. We can just talk to this guy here. Get this done. Tell him that Dinia was easy. Get us a harder challenge next time. And then take the trophies. By the way, wasn't there a store for this? I think there was a store for this, right? Point shops. What do we get here? Ah, nothing too crazy. We could get some of these. Not that I need them, really. You know what? Let's just get these for now. Can we even get everything in here? I don't think so. Yeah, we can't get everything in here. Okay, let's save this for now then. After we've used a lot of it. Wanna hop on Weewa? I haven't touched it since. I will do that, yeah. We can definitely do that. I will check all the accounts in the pending thing on the bot. So be sure, guys, to hop on Discord, apply through the bot, and we're gonna start from the top to the bottom of people that applied. Did you do the new event? I have done a bit of it, not all of it yet. I've done 5 out of 13. We're gonna do some more later, but it's a fun one. I've been enjoying it so far. So we're gonna be doing some more of it. But today I did promise that I'm gonna do your guys' accounts. If we have the time, I'm gonna hop back on this account and do my event. Or my events. If not, then tomorrow we're gonna do my events. And then more of your guys' accounts if we have the time. But yeah, today is gonna be dedicated to you guys. Okay, let's take a look here at my Discord and see who has applied thus far. We're gonna start from the top to the bottom. Whoever is here, I'm gonna call out the names on the Discord, and then whoever is here, we're gonna go with, okay? Dinia is mad OP in that event. Really? I need to try her out then. What are you doing on accounts exactly? Whichever you want, really. Like account reviews, in-game. So there's account reviews, in-game content, poll planning, what's it called? Like all viewer polls as well, if you are pulling for characters or weapons. But you said to use Yang Yang with the characters they give for trial. Which one should I use? Changli, Genshi, etc. You could maybe use Yinlin or something. Or Genshi for the extra damage, because you can't use Yang Yang at the moment. Just use Genshi for damage. Okay, so we have Murder Man, but obviously I'm assuming Murder Man is not here. And Murder Man, I'm assuming, was looking to flex the account. So we're gonna skip over Murder Man at the moment. Monticlus. Are you here, Monticlus? Oh, you're here, Murder Man. Do you want me to do your account right now then? But you don't have to? Okay, I'll do your account then after. Help other people. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. So we have Montecolas then. Is Montecolas here? I think he was here like just a moment ago.
Lie.
That's me. Okay, so Riven, that is you. I'll accept the thing right now. So do DM me your login info and stuff. If you did the application, I'll be able to see it. Don't worry, Silgron. Let me see. Kurosaki is the last one that applied. Prince. You should be somewhere there if you've done it before, Silgron. But yeah, we're gonna go from the top to the bottom and see. Some people might not even be here at the moment because some of these applications were before, so yeah. But let's see, we accepted Montecolas, right? Yeah, okay. Do DM me your login information, Mr. Riven. And then we're gonna hop on your account and see what you need. You need it in the game content, right? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look here. I did mine a few days ago. Yeah, I see yours as well, Impernalist. I saw yours. Okay. If anybody is not, by the way, like, I think you guys put the region, never mind. In the application, you guys have the region put. Never mind, I forgot that we had that. So that I just turn on a VPN for the Southeast Asian side of things, for the ping. Whimpering. Whimpering, let's do it. I just did it, I believe, so if it's due for today, nice. If not, cool. Just trying to give content. Yeah, no worries. It should be due for today, don't worry. I know my homework and you did my endgame already. That I did, Hikari. That I actually did. I did Hikari's and Anna's. Oh, by the way, guys, this is also something that is worth mentioning. Sometimes you would see me hanging out on the voice channel on Discord. If you see me there and I'm available and I have free time in the VC, tell me and I'll do your endgame content. I've done Hikari's and Anna's like 2 days before, like 2 days ago. I was just like, you know, not busy that morning and stuff, and I was doing their endgame content off the stream. So I'm fine to do that as well off the stream. Do you apply by making a ticket? Not by making a ticket. You should see a channel in my Discord called Account Review Apps. Just go to that channel called Account Review Apps and apply through the bot in there. It's okay. If you selected the wrong option, Kurosaki, just let me know once your turn comes. That's all good. You don't need to worry about it. So, Whimpering Wastes. What is happening on this account, Whimpering Wastes? You have only the last one left. Okay. What do you got built here? Okay, right out the gate, I'm going to be taking Hiyuki, obviously. Hiyuki, Lucilla. Yeah, Hiyuki, Lucilla, Chisa, I'm going to be taking. And then we're going to see probably Imit or something. I'm going to check the builds in a second. But before we check the builds, let me just add these. You don't have Denia. You don't happen to, right? You don't have Denia. Okay. Let's see. What were these again? Havoc, Bane, and stuff. Okay, so we're going to be taking... Let's see... Resonators, deal damage, enemies train. Okay. So, builds-wise, let's take a look.
I shall be the vessel of
not the worst. You have her weapon. You don't have her skills leveled up. Okay. And then we have her. Okay, actually doing decent. Freeze frame. Her skills are leveled up decently as well. Pretty good. You do have her weapon. Good stats. Okay. I guess I'm gonna mainly look at the stats and the skills then. Looking fine.
Pretty cool, right?
Okay, you're looking actually pretty good. You have a static mist on her. Okay, and you have a Discord here, R5. Good, good, good. Good stuff. Okay, that should be fine then. We should be able to clear this easily. Okay, let's do it. You have her weapon. You mean Linnea's weapon? It's fine. The static mist will do. I'm not gonna go back to change it. It's fine. So let's run this. Oh, you're one of those that have different hotkeys, huh? You guys coming from Genshin using the different hotkeys. It's okay. We're gonna work with it.
May the Sakura incinerate.
Oh yeah, I meant Linnea. Yeah, I was talking about Linnea.
Lifeline, fly.
You can trust me.
Dismantle.
Oh wait, I forgot about the concerto. Fudge. Okay, my bad here. Same hotkeys like me. That is true. Yeah.
Heed the sun.
I just need to keep it in mind. That's fine. We'll do it with your guys' hotkeys. It's all good.
As fleeting as the
It will
first.
mess with my brain a little bit, but as long as I'm actively aware of it, it should be fine. Thank God I got some good rest
Fading blue.
so that I can focus on these hotkeys.
Waning moon. You prepared for this, have you not? For all
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit rough because this time they didn't die fast enough.
Eye of unraveling. Deviation corrected. Flicker into form. Memories take shape.
Okay, I love the fact that we can just fully do this.
Step forward.
Immediately ult with her. She will save us from this, dear.
Every edge.
Heed the sun.
Okay, and boom. I'm kind of still messing up the hotkeys, but it's fine. Okay, dear, done.
All in my wake. Fading blue. Waning moon. Follow
Okay, this should be dead as well. And then boom. Take these out. And now we can go quick swap mode. Quick swap is gonna be a little rough now because of the hotkeys, but let's see. I'll try, but no promises.
Come. Meet
Yeah,
your end.
I just said it, but
Flicker
fine.
into form.
I just said it's gonna be a little bit rough, but it's okay. I guess no quick swapping.
Memories take shape.
So that we can avoid messing up everything.
Dismissed. I protect. Every instant.
Boom.
Take your final dive into
So you only needed this, right?
fading blue. Dissipate. Down you go. Waning moon. Evanescent moon.
Okay, this is good. We have enough time, I think, for one more rotation, I would say. I'm gonna greed here. This is a little greedy, but I think we have enough time for one more rotation. If we go fast enough. So let's lock in.
Flicker into form.
So a little bad, actually, but it's fine.
Nothingness. Deconstructed.
We should have enough time for one cheesy rotation here.
Cutting through the numbers. Memories take shape.
Okay.
Scattered
This is gonna hit air, isn't it?
Take shape.
Yeah, it did. Sucks.
I witness.
I was hoping it hits the next wave, but we're kind of rushing here.
You can trust me. Heed the sun.
Come on, come on, come on, Hyuki. Oh, fuck. We might not have enough time.
No.
Please, quick, 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 quick.
All in my wake. Waning moon.
Come on. Boom. Okay, here we go.
Have you not?
And boom. Okay, this is... We actually got it at the last second, bro. Hologram Dinio? Okay. Ooh, that was 1 million. 3.7, we take those. 3.7k, we take those. At the last second, by the way. I could have pushed it to 3.8, but I was like, fuck it.
System integration complete.
Thank you, thank you. I tried a little bit.
Projection. Activating countermeasure. All targets in sight.
Oh, the hotkeys, the hotkeys. Messing with my brain now, a little bit.
Access confirmed. Attack confirmed.
And now Linnae, have her push them all away for us. I love Linnae here.
One more.
Maybe I should have used Jeja or something. Remember?
My
Sorry.
signature. Projection. Soul
We
singing
fucking used JJ on this team on Hikaru's account, I think on Luke. For the sake of not having them be pushed away by Linnae. Was it on Luke? No, it was not on Luke. On Hyuki, I think? I can't remember who it was anymore.
Sparks. Ignite the world.
I messed up, but it's okay. Oh my god, the hotkeys!
Savior rising.
If we don't do this, I'll have to change the hotkeys after.
Assuming master control.
I will after this. Remind me though, because I'll forget. Oh my god, bro. Ah. This is gonna be a little rough.
Processing drive. Stay. Check.
Yeah, I'll switch the controls after this. I had already started, so I couldn't. Because once you're in the game mode, it doesn't let you change. So this is why I just stayed on this. But after we go out of this, I'll change it for sure. Because that will be rough otherwise. I don't think this one will do much because we kind of messed up a lot. Yeah, we messed up a lot. Even here, I messed up again. Yeah, don't worry. I will be changing it. We should still be able to clear even with this, honestly, so it's fine. I think, at least.
Order executed. Drive safe. Shake it up.
Boom. There's one guy in the back in Narnia. I don't know what made him go there. But yeah, he just went to Narnia. Oh my god. These mobs are all split around. Jesus. I think I messed up here. Oh, thank god they spawned. Boom. Okay.
Assuming master control.
Yeah, we're not gonna get much, but thank god we had Hiyuki to carry, I guess. If it wasn't for Hiyuki's team, this would have been awful. This bee is tanky as hell. Holy. What is this bee? What the fuck was that? Yeah, that was a ridiculous time. Yeah, it's done still thanks to Hiyuki. Like, look at this. Thank Hiyuki for this. Which character do you think is the strongest DPS? For me personally, I love Hiyuki. Like, Hiyuki is my absolute favorite. I think now with what's her name, Yang Yang. Yang Yang, I would say, is like a second favorite. Lucy is solid though. Keep that in mind. Lucy is hella solid if and only if you have like S2 at least on her. So Lucy for me is one of the most solid DPSs in the game as well. If you have S2 at least on her. Okay, so this is done here. Thanks to Hiyuki. Let's just reset the hotkeys real quick before we do his Dinya. And his Dinya, I'll do it with Hiyuki real quick. That should be easy mode. Let's see. Did he unlock Dinya though is the question. We're gonna find out in a sec. Where was the controls again? There. Reset. Thank you. There we go. Now that's better. Okay. Where is Dinya? He was somewhere here. Not this, not this. Where the hell was Dinya again? Let's claim the... Oh, fudge. I was not supposed to claim that. Anyway. Oh, she's locked. Okay. No more suffering. You should have this unlocked. By the way, guys, I'm gonna do this time, but generally, when you guys want Dinya, be sure to go unlock her first, okay? Go do this quest here, Shades of Battle. Which character do you think is the strongest? Yeah. Tint Dubai chocolate for 10 jewels. Yo, friends, I appreciate the support. You really don't have to, but I do appreciate the support a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. I honestly think like those new things they've added on YouTube Live are pretty cool. Like it's kind of similar to the TikTok gift system thing, which is pretty nice. But I do appreciate the support. Genuinely didn't see that. No, you're fine. Don't worry. It's not like it just takes a second anyway. Don't worry. It's more so to fit in as many accounts as possible in this segment. But it takes a second to unlock, as you've noticed. Wait, does it take the current team that we have out? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, let's do it. This team should be way easier than what I did on my account. This team should be way easier than what I've done on my account, so...
Careful. Get behind me.
Dismantle. Flicker it come. Meet your end.
Boom. Okay. How much HP does this hologram highest difficulty even have here? I didn't pay attention, but a lot. But I did not pay attention, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That kinda hurt. That kinda hurt. Or a Chisa, indeed. Boom. Dej. She just like took a selfie of her and she died. I guess she's shy?
Void.
She is moaning too much, I agree. Like, I can't play this in public with no headphones. That's for sure.
To pieces.
Even in her previous hologram, she's just like doing too much, man. Like, I don't know. It's not that deep, really.
Take shape. Illusions of the past. Step forward.
And she dead. Man, I love this team. This is by far my favorite team. Maybe that will change when Sui Sui comes out for Yang Yang, but by far this is my favorite team. It just flows really well. Without headphones, you're cooked. Imagine I play this without headphones in public. Like, genuinely, people will question what the hell I'm doing. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, I guess now we're gonna have to lock in a little bit.
Worry not for me.
Okay, we froze her. We're just gonna have to dodge.
As the first snow.
Okay.
Be cautious. Stand back. Little slow. Fading gloom. The ending.
Didn't they just counter? Yo, Asian, what's up? What's up?
Get behind me. Heed the summon. Worry not for me.
Okay. Okay,
Take
Habibi.
your final dive into Naraka.
This boss is going to be annoying.
Destined to fade.
Do you have Miss Yang Yang?
Heed the summon.
Or no?
days are numbered.
Lifeline blocked. Eye of unraveling. Structural integrity intact. This is
Yeah.
farcical.
Bro, what is going on? This is viewer account right now. I'm doing the viewer account at the moment.
Worry not for me.
Okay, I guess not.
Structural integrity intact.
That was not a dodge. That was not a dodge. Really? That was not a dodge.
Deconstructed.
I'm not doing quick swaps because of all the insane animations she's doing. I want to avoid quick swapping for now, honestly.
Structural integrity intact. Turn on.
Just to avoid getting hit by the 10,000 stuff in my face.
That wasn't nice. I inscribe every instant.
And now she should be dead. Okay, there we go. Oh my lord. Gonna skip she in my type. As in gameplay wise or as in character design wise?
Vain. All
That's one side.
void.
She in my type both. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You got her on your alt. I think, I remember somebody else doing that. I think it was Hikari that got her on her alt.
Cannot fall now. Futile.
Oh yeah, it was you, huh? Okay. No quick swaps, fuck it. No quick swaps.
Integrity intact.
Like, quick swapping would definitely destroy us here. Your C account, Jesus.
Structural integrity intact. Turn on.
With that ping, she's gonna be really fun to play. With all the insane animations. Boom. Deflect. And then boom.
Every edge.
You can trust me.
So we didn't even need to do that. We just freeze her. Now freeze. And then boom. And boom.
Dissipate.
Okay, this is good. There we go. Oof. She's at 1 HP. Well, that's all she needed. And now the last fight. Sister takes the light. I mean, to be fair, Sui Sui does take the light, but don't forget that both of them together cook. But then again, you have Hiyuki, so you could just use Sui Sui on Hiyuki. Chisa could be saved for something else. Yeah, Monarch, take it follow. Welcome in.
Cannot fall.
Bruh, what was the damage? Jesus. Oh, I have to dodge, I have to dodge, I have to dodge. Ugh. I knew it. Ha. Catch me if you can.
Tether snap. A pivotal.
Ooh, that deflect was just chef's kiss, wasn't it?
Break apart.
Boom. Boom.
Illusions illusions of the past.
I also have an alt account, but the RNG sucked. That was supposed to be my main. Trust me, my RNG is also insane. I won the 50-50 luckily this time, but my RNG is awful. Oh, I was already transformed. I forgot about that. Why is she doing too much, bro? Holy moan. Jesus. What am I even playing? Am I on the correct game? Am I even playing a game at this point? Holy. They need to tone down whatever voice actress is doing, I swear to God.
Flicker it come. Meet your end. This ends here.
She's gonna get mad now. She's gonna get mad now. She is gonna get mad now. Another reason to hate Denia.
I witnessed
I mean, if you're straight, I get it. If you're straight, Hikari, then I get it.
every instant.
I wouldn't want to listen to a male character doing that either. I think that would make me want to end it in GTA. Neither a female NPC, but at least I could just live through it.
All in vain.
Moaning waves.
All in void.
Oh my god. I think I could explain Korn better than this fight. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, this was the last one. No wonder it was this tough. I thought it was the one before the last. Okay, the thing is, like, I've never been a Korn person, okay? But if you're watching Korn, at least, you know, if you explain... Well, you're still fucked, but at least you're watching Korn, you know? It's understandable what's gonna come out of that. But this, like, you telling people this is a game, it's like, how can you even explain that? I had pneumonia. Are people gooning? I mean, Oni, let's be honest here. We're playing a gacha. Like, what do you expect? The account got male Electro at Hard Pity. Wait. Southeast Asian account got male Electro at Hard Pity. What does that even mean? Male Electro at Hard Pity. You don't pull for Electro Rover. What, friends? Oh, he's talking about Jiang Liao. Wait, why did you pull for Jiang Liao? Are people gooning harder than usual? That is true, but that is sadly because of Denia. You know how many screenshots of Sen feet I've seen on X? I swear to God, I never open X, especially on the stream, and search Weathering Waves because genuinely it can get me demonetized. Like, genuinely, you can get me demonetized if I just go on X and search Weathering Waves on the stream. It is insane. I've done it once, and since then, I've been traumatized. I've decided to never search that again. I just go on the official Weathering Waves page, and that's it. Wait, he said Hard Pity, though. He said he got it at Hard Pity. I lost 50-50 in Yang Yang banner. Oh, you lost 50-50. Oh, he's talking about Calcharo. So you lost 50-50 on Yang Yang banner and got Calcharo. Okay. On the main, you got 2 characters and 3 pity. What did you get on your main, friends? See, this is why, like, Electro character is very confusing because there are quite a few ones in the game. There's Electro Rover, there's Electro Calcharo, and there is Electro as in Jiang Liao. Okay, who's next? Let's see. I forgot about Calcharo as well, actually, for a sec. So who was next? Let's see. I think it was Kurosaki. No, it was not Kurosaki. Holy, the lists increased drastically. You guys are going crazy, huh? Next on the list was Infernal, actually. Infernal needed in-game content. Mr. Infernal, can you DM me your login information? Luke or Yang Yang? Both are good, but if you're pulling Sui Sui next patch, it makes more sense to go for Yang Yang. But both are good DPSs. If you go Luke, though, you either should have Denia or you pull Linne this patch. If you don't have either or, you don't plan on pulling Linne, then get Yang Yang and save up for Sui Sui. No worries, Riven, anytime, man. Just say you lost 50-50 to Sephiroth. like Zanny when I started playing, and now Jinshi in the free temple. Zanny and Jinshi, that's a little rough. That is on your main, right? So the two characters you have on your main are Jinshi and Zanny. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's good that you got Jinshi in temples, but now you need her weapon. Now you need her weapon. Just see if it's fixable and holograms whimpering waste, please. Okay, no worries. Let me take a look. I like how you sent me the login information. You're like, I think. If you think that is your login information, then who knows your login information? But don't worry, it worked. Diagnose me. Yeah, if you got Jinshi on your main, I would say you should just get her weapon if you plan on playing her. Unless you plan on just putting her on the side, and that's it. If you plan on just keeping her on the side and having her chill there, then that's fine. Otherwise, if you plan on playing her, you need to pull her weapon. I only know it off by muscle name. Dr. Shiku. Maybe I can make a good doctor, you never know. I mean, I do come from a family full of doctors, so maybe. Do you not know the feeling of having many logins and then using different ones for different accounts? I don't, because all of my accounts are within one account. So my NA one that I just made today and my Southeast Asian one are both within the same account. Okay, so let's see. You wanted Whimpering Waste and the new thing, Denya, but let's see what you have first. So, okay, your crit rate is, and crit damage as well, is insanely low.
Wind takes us.
Okay, and the skills are definitely not usable. Okay. Ooh. Okay, mister. Let's see, what do you got here? Yeah, okay.
While the moon cycles,
Oof. Even here, the crit rate is kind of... Yikes. You're using Pulsation? Why Pulsation? Pulsation is definitely not the call here. Yeah, Pulsation is definitely not the option here. Like, you should have either gotten her weapon, but you didn't. Or you should just use Cosmic now. Stat stick, maybe. Pulsation is DPS option, and it's also, he's not gonna make use of any of this. Strain and stuff, he's not gonna make any use of this. So this here is gonna be useless on a Yuno, that is. On a Yuno, like, he's not gonna make use of the effect at all. Someone needs to the game. I appreciate your latest Yang Yang video where you went through new player and veteran player pool value. I'll attempt to get her, but I'm really digging Jane Grant from the teasers. Yo, Monarch, I'm glad that you've enjoyed the video, and thank you for the follow. Also, I am also pulling for Jane Grant, but if you're a new player, honestly, you will have enough pulls to save up for the most part. If this is like, if Yang Yang is your first ever pull in the game, you should easily get Yang Yang and get Sui Sui and get Jane Grant as well. So that wouldn't be a problem. But as a new player, I honestly think you should go for Yang Yang's weapon as well. If you're a new player, if this is your first ever character on the account. Because you will use your EOG on other units. Like, what's her name? You're gonna use it on Danjin and things like that to clear some content. I think Pulsation is good enough as a stat stick. As a stat stick, sure, but it's not gonna be that great performance. Is it worth to pull for Lene and Imith? Yes. If you like them, then yes. But they're not like to the point of, oh, you should get, for example, Yang Yang 4. Like, if you like Yang Yang, get her. Yang Yang is also pretty solid. But if you like Imith, then yeah, just get Lene, put a static mist on her, and get yourself Imith plus her weapon. Abyss is wasted on Yuno. In general, like, this is like, for a stat stick, is fine, but like, overall, this is not good. He's not gonna benefit from this at all. To be fair, like, even like this weapon is not the greatest, but yeah, this isn't even cosmic. Increases energy regen, increases basic attack bonus when hitting target, increases resident skill damage bonus. Basic, yeah, both are kind of rough. I mean, this one, he doesn't make any use of it either at all. So both are pretty rough, I would say. Out of the weapons that are available right now in the convene, is it salvageable though? I mean, he's pulling for this from what I've noticed. Is this salvageable with any of these? Are any of these good option? I don't think these are also the best options for her. Yeah, I'll just have to wait for a rerun. Yeah. I'm a new player and I pulled for Frolova and now I'm pulling for her weapon. Ooh, Frolova is the queen of whimpering ways, so that's a good pick. How many pulls did it take you to get Frolova though? Because I think as a new player, honestly, I wouldn't recommend any new player pulls on those banners, if I'm being 100% honest, Divi. But since you've already done that, that's fine. Frolova is not a bad one. She's actually one of the recommended ones, in my opinion. Yo, what's up, Sagex? You can swap Yuno for Rebecca. She has her weapon. I will do that, yeah. I'll use Rebecca instead. 120 pulls. Ouch. For a new player, honestly, I would not have recommended this move. But since you've gone with it, it's fine. You get Frolova, get her weapon, that's totally fine. And I'm assuming you're skipping Yang Yang, right? Wait, is that your first ever character, Tiv? Like, Tivat. Is that the first ever character in your account, Frolova? Zhang Liao's signature is a god on her, the second best weapon. Yeah, but that would require pulls, so he might as well just wait for Yuno. Yeah, okay, so if that is your first ever pull, Tivat, if that is your first ever pull, get the weapon for Frolova, and then make a choice between do you like Yang Yang and want her or not. If yes, get Yang Yang as well, and then Sui Sui next patch. If no, get Linnae, which is running at the moment. You can use a free weapon on her, which is Static Mist. Over here, you can get it for free at level 40 as a new player. I think it was level 40 or level 30. No, it was not even that. It was day 7 of logging in. When you log in on day 7, you will get a chest that would allow you to choose a weapon. Get a Static Mist out of it if you want, or just get Static Mist from elsewhere, like from pulling and stuff, and use it on your Linnae. Just make sure not to use Astrites for those pulls, to be clear. So get yourself Linnae and a Static Mist on her, and then get Imyth next patch plus her weapon if you want. That's gonna be really good. Or if you like Yang Yang, get yourself Yang Yang, and then get Sui Sui next patch as well. He can get Static and another weapon, yeah. He will get EOG as the other weapon. But the thing is, he's new, he just got Frolova. So yeah, I would recommend Tivat like hopping on Discord and keeping us updated so that we can help you out with what you're doing, so that you don't make decisions that you might regret in the long run. I started the game a week ago, pulled SK for beginner banner. Which DPS should I go for next? Have currently 6k saved. It's up to your preference, but Yang Yang is a very solid pull at the moment, and Imyth is also next patch a very solid pull, and Luke is also a good pull. I personally think Luke is the lowest out of those 3 options that I've mentioned. I wouldn't pull for him. I would prioritize either Yang Yang or Imyth. My personal take, because of how Luke's kit is. So as a new player, I think like Yang Yang would fit a lot better, and or Imyth. However, I would argue even that Yang Yang is the best option for new players because of the fact that you will get Sui Sui next patch, ideally, which means you will have the best universal negative status support in the game, considering that the game is moving in a negative status direction, and you will have a solid DPS, which is Yang Yang, that is also free to play friendly with AOG. She does lose some value if you don't get her weapon, but it's not to the point in which like, oh, it's groundbreaking. I doubt that will stay the same though, so I still think her weapon might become mandatory in the future, but for now she can make do with a free weapon. And then you get Sui Sui next patch. Would Sui Sui be good with Cartithea and Iru Rover? Sui Sui be good with Cartithea and Iru Rover? That is gonna be the case, yes. Sui Sui can be used with Cartithea. Yeah, Sui Sui with Yap Yap are very good pulls. Yeah, they're gonna follow, but Yang Yang requires Chisa. SK won't support a lot fight. She doesn't, okay, she does require Chisa, yes, but she does work with that as well. She will work with Cart. We have checked her kit already, and she does have Pyro Erosion in her kit as well. Like, she buffs she buffs all negative statuses, basically, Aku. So Sui Sui will work with that as well. Yo Gaming, what's up? We're doing viewers' accounts. Yo, thank you to follow, Tivat. Because card scales of HP, she gives attack buffs. It's not about the attack buffs or the HP and stuff. HP, like, you get it from the echoes anyway. I think Yang Yang's weapon is pretty important. I think so too. I think it's pretty important in the long run. But in the short run, you can do it AOG. But once you take out the shells and stuff like that, I think she's gonna fall off quite hard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, after the shells are gone, I think Yang Yang's weapon will pretty much be mandatory. This is why even in the video, I did say that in the future, I assume her weapon will become mandatory. Chisa will be better. I mean, Chisa, of course, is better. I'm saying, like, as a solution until you get Chisa. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Tivat. Welcome in, welcome in. My words aren't legally binding, but it's more likely than not that Yang Yang will get a dedicated sub-DPS at some point or another and won't be stuck with 2 sustains on her team. That's also viable, yeah. That's also viable. Signature is like 20% better. Yeah. But yeah, either way, going back like to new players, I think for new players, honestly, Yang Yang is good value. Get Yang Yang and her weapon, and the next patch get Sui Sui. Like, once again, if you really like Imith, then it's fine. Just get yourself a Lene, slap a static mist on her, and get Imith and her weapon next patch. But Yang Yang is hella fun, yeah. Even Iru Rover? No, I agree with you, Akko. I'm saying Sui Sui can just be a filler, but I don't think people should pull Sui Sui for the sake of using her on card. She's better off like on other units. Read somewhere I should save for Jingran Shin. I think that is subjective. We don't know much about their kits. We don't know anything about their kits. So that is just up to preference in terms of style. If you like it or not, you know what I mean? Okay, let's take a look at Becca. So, Becca is also cooked. What is happening with the echoes, mister? Oh, and the skills. Okay, so basically, this was Infernalist, right? Yeah, this was Infernalist account. So, Mr. Infernalist, what you need to do right now is, first of all, this set over here needs to be changed to Moonlit. Build her a Moonlit set, okay? Like, write this down so that we can fix those, because we cannot clear any content on your account at the moment. So, get yourself a Moonlit set for Rebecca. When you're doing your echoes, please don't do this. Either ask us on Discord about the true procedure, or check the guides. We have a guide for echoes posted by Murder Man on the Discord as well. Or just ask me, because what you're doing here, you're wasting a lot of mats. You're wasting a lot of mats here with the echoes. There is a proper procedure of doing the echoes. If you are doing the first 2, you don't see crits, you don't continue. In the first 3, you don't get double crit, you don't continue. Unless somehow you get like some massive high roll, you can gamble. But this here, you basically got the first one, not a good stat. You got a crit rate. You gambled your 3rd, that was 1 out of 3. Done. You don't continue. 1 out of 3, awful. You don't even try to continue at all. Even here, I would have stopped because crit rate was not even that high either. It was not like the highest roll or anything. If it was like an extremely high roll, I would have gambled. But yeah, this here is not worth it. Same here. Like, first 2 were already bad. You shouldn't have continued. The moment the first 2 were bad, you should have just like completely skipped this echo. And then tried another one. So fix the echoes, get her a Moonlit set. This set is good if you use her with Lucy, or if you use her as a main DPS, but Moonlit is better for buffing the main DPS, in this case Yang Yang. So be sure to get her a Moonlit set over here and fix it, and level up the skills. The skills are pretty much mandatory. Like here, for example, you can simply do this, and there you go. Leveled up, you know? The rest is like bosses and things like that. Do keep in mind that you need to be aware of these stats as well. Do check out Pridewin or any other websites, like Pridewin is a good website, and check what stats you're aiming for. What characters must I get for the update? What do you have so far, gaming? So when you look at Pridewin and go to the builds section of the character, you'll be able to see what kind of stats you should have, roughly speaking. Try to get close to them at least. But this here, like 53 crit rate is super low, and crit damage is also extremely low. Not to mention the attack and stuff. So definitely be aware of those things. And once again, Discord is open all the time. Happy to help. So just ask on the Discord anytime. I'm even happy to help you like off the stream. That's totally fine. And that, by the way, goes to everyone on the Discord, guys. If you guys need help, I'm not live streaming and I'm available on the Discord. Simply ask me to hop on a VC. If I have the time, I'll hop on the VC and help out. I don't mind that at all. That applies to every single person in the chat here. Yo, Pluto, what's up? What's up? How you doing? So yeah, fix those and then we can try to get some content done on your account. As long as you don't ask him when he's up on the altar. As long as you don't ask me when I'm on my engagement day, then yeah. Like, as long as you don't ask me on the 30th or a couple of days before and after, then we're fine. Yeah, Rebecca get her a moonlight, yeah. My data bank level isn't going up in level 32 and the data bank is level 18. Can you tell me why it's not going up? You need to just keep killing different types of monsters to get their echoes to level up the data bank. I hope you will have Discord muted on that day. I probably won't, but it's fine. My phone will be in my pocket anyway. I'll just mute my phone. But I don't mute my Discord at all, ever. I only get 3 attempts a week.
Off you go then.
That is true, but this is, by the way, very good value. This applies to everybody in the chat once again. If you are a new player or somebody that's trying to build multiple characters, which is mainly new players, like new players, you guys are pulling for multiple different characters. This over here is the best value bundle you could ever get as a new player that is pulling multiple characters, because you get 20 chests, that is 20 bosses materials, and if you use my loot bar link as well, you get it even cheaper. You get discounts if you use my loot bar link. So definitely make sure to get this as a new player. It will help you out a lot in the sense of you will be able to build your characters a lot faster. And also, that's a good call from Hikari. There are chests in the game as well you can buy from Fabricatorium and other places as well. So be sure to check where you can get those chests in the game for free. I'm starting a new account on WoWa after 3.5 and I plan on getting Sui as my first 5-star support. Who should I probably to clear all in-game modes? I'm starting a new account on WoWa after 3.5. If you're planning on getting Sui has, get yourself Yang Yang this patch. So get Yang Yang and her weapon and then save for Sui next patch. That would help you out a lot for clearing in-game. And then we will see the future units and then go from there because we don't know what the future units are going to look like. But it seems like we might want to get King Chao in the future, the blue-haired girl. So for now, just get yourself a Yang Yang and her weapon and get Sui next patch. So we can't do anything right now? Sadly not. Sadly, we cannot. Is my payment method saved on that account? You can swipe if you need. I don't know. I can check for you if you want. I think it gets saved on the account. No, it's not saved. Yeah, it gets saved on your PC, I think, not on my end. Yep, there you go. So you can just fix these things anyway, and then we can go from there after you're done fixing them. You do have good units, it's just that you're missing a lot of skill levels. And also, don't spread yourself too thin. I've noticed that you spread yourself too thin between multiple characters. Like you went and leveled Lucy, Rebecca, Yang Yang, this and that, you know what I mean? Don't start skipping skill levels until you fully maximize your main DPS. Like, maximize at least a team first. So focus on Yang Yang, finish leveling up her skills. Then Rebecca, because she's her sub DPS, finish leveling up her skills. And then the support, Shisa, or whatever you're using. So don't spread yourself around and just like start leveling up so many different skills in which you leave all of them low. You know what I mean? Sent, press F. Wait, what? Press F for 10 jewels. Press F. I don't know what that means. But thank you, friends. I'm leaning towards Sui because of the 25% buff, and Electro Rover also comes with 25% buff, so Yang Yang is a must go. I think Yang Yang is going to be a pretty good, solid unit for a new player, yes. If you're looking for a solid DPS, then yeah. I would say Yang Yang plus her weapon would be very good value for you. I don't know either. Thank you, though. I appreciate the support, mister. Thank you a lot for that, Prince. Okay, next account on the list. Let's see who's next. I'm gonna go through as many accounts as I can today, guys, until I fully, like, you know, lose my energy. Okay, next person on the list is Merlin. Account review. Is Merlin here at the moment? If Merlin is here, please type yes. Merlin is the name on Discord, by the way. What would be the team comp for a new player if they have no Chisa? You would just run Yang Yang with Rebecca. If you have Rebecca, if you don't have Rebecca, run more Tepi for now and just Verena until you get Sui Sui next pack. And then you get Chisa at some point. What about the characters on the new startup convene banner? I do want to use it to my advantage since it only comes once. No. If you are going to be spending some money, in this case, because I wouldn't recommend that banner for new players unless you're going to be spending money. Which if you are, you could utilize my link if you want for discounts as well. Then the units that are good to get would be either Frolova for Whimpering Wastes or Augusta, in my opinion, is the most free-to-play friendly unit on there. However, the biggest problem here is if you take Augusta, Augusta will work with, what's his name? Murtefi and Verena for now. But also Yang Yang, in your case, will run with Murtefi and Verena, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. So maybe get Frolova for Whimpering Wastes in the long run. But that is only if you're swiping. If you're not swiping as a new player, I honestly don't think it's worth getting that new banner at all. Just do the Tim free pulls on Frolova. If you're lucky, good. If you're not, don't touch it. The reason I say that is because you're going to waste a lot of pulls that you are better off using on some of the units that we're getting in the future, which will do your account way better. But if you are spending money, that is, then Frolova, in my opinion, plus her weapon would arguably be the best option on that list, and or Augusta. But I would say Frolova in the case that you're getting Yang Yang, because she's going to be using Murtefi and Verena for now until you get Sui Sui. Okay, Mr. Merlin is not here. Who else is on the list? We have Hatsuki Yora des. Is Hatsuki here? I think Hatsuki was here earlier, but I'm not sure. I remember seeing the name. Is Hatsuki Yura in here? If no, we're gonna move on to the next one. I swiped. Well, let's go, Mr. Infernalist. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't pass over, and you waste a lot of pulls in there if you're not lucky. So I cannot recommend that for new players with good conscience. I know that it will break your account. Okay, Yura is not here. Next, who do we have on the list? No Mask. No, that was not No Mask. Alien Boy. Is Alien Boy here? I don't think Alien Boy was here. Because these are also from before, from the previous couple days. Crimothy. Is Crimothy here? I don't think so either. Crimothy. What if I get at least one 5-star weapon since it's guaranteed? I've been hearing people talk about String Master. Once again, you would need to swipe for that to be counting. Like, those are at worst 80 pulls, and those 80 pulls could go into the future unit. It could go into your Yang Yang weapon. It could go into your Sui Sui weapon if you get that weapon. It could go into some of the future upcoming characters like Jingran, King Chao, all that stuff, you know what I mean? So I can't really tell you to do that unless you get lucky somehow and get her in 10-20 pulls. Then String Master or Blazing Brilliance are good options. I honestly think Blazing Brilliance is even better nowadays because String Master used to be very high value because of TOA. But now with like Whimpering Wastes and Instant Matrix, the weapons are not shareable on those game modes. So String Master is not really shareable anymore outside of TOA. So its value is not as crazy as it used to be. Blazing Brilliance, on the other hand, is very good value because you could use it on things like Danjin or like other units in the future to make your content easier, or even Electro Rover as a sub DPS. So that's the weapon that I would say you could go for, but once again, only if you swipe. Yeah, in the past, the only important endgame was TOA essentially. So TOA was the endgame mode, and because of that, String Master was very high value because you could just swap it around, you know what I mean? Because you just do a team, then go to the next floor, do a different team, use a String Master on that team, that's fine. This is why String Master's value was insanely high at the time. Yo, Prince, it's your turn. I hope Prince is still here. He was here just a second ago. But yeah, this is why I don't recommend String Master for new players anymore. Like Blazing Brilliance, I would say, is the weapon to go for nowadays. Obviously, some people could disagree with me, and that's totally fine. But from my personal perspective, with what I've just mentioned, I think Blazing Brilliance is more valuable. Especially now that we have Electro Rover. It makes Electro Rover cook. Okay, Prince, let's do it. DM me your account details. Let me just take a look here. What did you need? You needed end game content. Okay, let me accept here. And let's take a look. I have Denia, Rebecca, and Lucella. Okay, what else do you have? Is that all gaming? Just so you know, I tried for Lucella. Okay, and what happened? For now, DM me, Prince. DM me your login information, and then we go from there. Oh, you did DM me. Never mind. Okay, let me see. Okay. Here we go. You're playing on Southeast Asia, though, right? Let me open my VPN. Let me open my VPN. It's updating. Fudge. You're playing on Asia, yeah. Okay. Let me just update my VPN real quick, and then we're gonna turn on the VPN. Because otherwise the ping will be unplayable. That's all? You only have Denia, Rebecca, and Lucella. May I ask, gaming, why are you pulling only sub DPSs? Like, basically, if you're not spending money gaming, like if you're a free-to-play player, I'm going to be 100% honest here, that account is bricked as hell until maybe the next couple patches, until you get some units. Lucy. You got Lucy, huh? Do you have copies on Lucy and her weapon or no? Because that account sounds hella bricked at the moment. Like hella bricked at the moment. It will not recover anytime soon unless you're spending money. Like, just to be fully honest. Not to be mean or anything. Just full honesty. Yeah, this is why I'm saying it's bricked until he gets more units. Which will take time to fix. Having the DPS but no sub DPS, or having the sub DPS and no main DPS. I would say having the sub DPS and no main DPS. Because main DPS at least has, in most cases, some free options. In most cases. Like look at Yang Yang, she has Murtefi. Cardithea, she has Ira Rover. They're not ideal, don't get me wrong, but they work. Augusta has also Murtefi. There's Sanhawa as well as a sub DPS for Cardithea. Things like that, you know what I mean? So I would say mainly not having the sub DPS is usually better than not having the DPS. Because what are you going to do with a sub DPS if you don't have a main DPS? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do with that? Which in-game mode gives you the most astrites? I honestly don't remember. I've not done the math for that. I would assume end-state matrix. Okay, we logged in. Let's see. Tier 4 already in Pride 1? I mean, he's a sub DPS. I wouldn't put him in tier 4 just yet because we only get him as S0. Let's be honest here. Like, we have Rover with S0 and no proper weapon yet. They all give the same amount? Okay, so all end games apparently give the same amount. I'm trying to get all in to go, but they are making broke. But I'm trying to get Yang Yang or Luke. In your case, get Luke, not Yang Yang. Like in your case, you have Denia already. Getting Luke will kind of save your account. Don't even get Yang Yang in your case, gaming. Just get Luke and use Denia on him. That could redeem you a little bit. Okay, so you needed end game, Mr. What's your name today? Prince, right? Why am I connected to Japan, by the way? What is Asia? What is on Asia? Singapore, right? We can connect to Singapore. Please don't log me out. Okay. Let's see. My ping is insane. Okay. Anyway, end game, right? What did we need in the end game? We needed... The ping is gonna be rough here. Ooh, you have the entirety of TOA not done, and you have the entirety of Whimpering Waste not done. Okay, choose one of the two so that we can do more accounts, and then we can do the other mode for you like next time as well. I want to like do one mode, and then yeah, it doesn't count because she's fast, honestly. So choose one of these two because those are going to take some time. Especially, I think your account will take some time to go through. Singapore is in C server? Really? And what is the best one here? Let me see. Asia. I mean, Singapore is in Asia as well. Why is it C? Okay, let's just do Asia, I guess. There we go. Okay. Just TOA. Okay, good morning, Prikito. What's up? So just TOA. Let's take a look. I think your account will have some work to be done, but let's take a look. What do you got? I sadly don't play Zanny but they're not even level... Wait. Your characters are not even max level, mister. Your characters are not even max level yet. Yo, Denji, what's up? And yo, Monolith. Your characters are not even maxed out yet to level 90. Your account is not even high level yet. We cannot do your endgame just yet. You need to be level 90 on all of your characters.
Today will be a fine day.
So yeah.
May I pray for anything?
You will have to do some more leveling, mister.
It will be my honor.
You hop on Discord, Denji, and then you just use the... There's a channel there called Review App something. Just to go through that channel and apply through the bot. But yeah, Prince, you need to level up more and get your character to level 90, and then we can go from there. By the way, just to put this out like up front, your account does not have proper teams thus far. At all. You pulled Frolova. You pulled Cardithea. Cardithea does not have a team outside of the free-to-play team. She doesn't have copies. She's going to struggle heavily. Frolova, she has her weapon, which is good, but she doesn't have a team either. You only have Zani and Phoebe as the only viable team on your entire account at the moment. But you haven't invested in them. She doesn't have her weapon from the looks of it either. So never mind, they're not viable. Yep, they are not viable. You don't have their weapons. So, realistically, your account got, sorry to say, hella bricked. It's gonna take time to recover from this. The only way you can recover from this is that you start building a proper team. You have to start pulling for a proper team. In which you will have to either get Yang Yang and her weapon and then Sui Sui if you plan on spending money. Or you'll just have to save up and get something in the future because you kind of are bricked as fudge at the moment, I'm gonna be honest. I could say Luke and his weapon because you have Lene, but it's hella bricked at the moment. It is hella bricked at the moment. Yeah, so be aware. Like moving forward, you need to be aware what you're pulling and why you're pulling it. Kind of funny to me how I'm struggling to get even 4k points on Wiwa, even though I got pretty much every meta team. You can just apply on the Discord, Lolt, and I can do your endgame. I'm doing endgame for my viewers at the moment. Yeah, no worries, Prince. Do take your time, but just be aware of what you're pulling for and why you're pulling for it, because you are walking a very thin line and breaking the account. Well, it's already bricked, but can be saved if you pull properly and if you spend a little bit of money. He has Lene. Imith is good. Yeah, I mean, Imith is also good as well. He can get Imith next batch, but he will need to swipe because he already wasted a lot of pulls. I think the game's gonna crash. Can you please check out new Pride and Value to your list later? We can do that if we have the time. Just do remind me though, Monolith. The game crashed. I'm gonna relog. You will be pulling for Imith? Okay, then get Imith and her weapon next patch. That's gonna save you a little bit because that will be one good team. Okay, let's see who's next on the list. We had, let's see. Okay, we checked. Crimothy was not here. Was Crimothy here? I don't think so. Alien Boy was not here. Crimothy was not here. So Kurosaki. Took it a follow, by the way. Is Kurosaki still here? Any thoughts on Soulframe? Soulframe was fun. I tried it multiple times. It was really fun. Built single player RPG though. Yeah, I got the fatal error, yeah. I get it once in a while. But I'll be free to play. If you're free to play, then you have to figure out a way to get yourself Imith and her weapon. If you don't get Imith and her weapon, if you get Imith only without her weapon, you're gonna continue being cooked with your account. Okay, Kurosaki, endgame content. Okay. Let me accept this and do DM me. Don't pull on the 1.0 characters unless you swipe. Yeah, people have already pulled. I need to get that video done quickly. Like, I was working on that this morning. I'll upload the video for the new banner stuff like tonight or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow, but we'll see. I'll have it ready though as soon as possible because I feel like a lot of people, especially new players, are bricking their accounts as we speak. He is new. He has to have a lot of content to do. He does have a lot of content to do, I assume, but he did pull a lot. So I'm assuming he went through a lot of it. Because he has Furlova and her weapon. He has Lene. I'm not sure if he pulled a lot of those before or not. But yeah, he has Zani Phoebe. So I'm assuming he did do a lot before. So I kind of know my pull plan. Oh, so it's mostly an account review. Okay, that's fine. So not endgame content. You don't need me to do endgame content, right? Because I saw you chose endgame content, but you said you chose incorrectly. She's good without her weapon, and then save for Shin, since Shin's teammate. Yeah, but then he will be bricked for a long time, no? He will not be able to do any content until then. Like, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, that means his account will not be playable until Shin comes out. Yo, Asura, what's up? How you doing? You did most of your end game already. Okay, let's hop on and check then. According to certain dreams, he would be bricked for one more patch. I mean, yeah, sure. He's gonna be bricked for like a patch or two. He's gonna be bricked for a patch or two for sure. You can get either Luke or Imith gaming videos if you have Lene already or Denia. No, wait, if you have Denia, yeah, get either Luke or Imith. Either or. I would say go for Imith next patch is better, but it's your call. Okay, so account review. I see. Ooh. We have an outfit showcase here. Okay. Okay. Man has bought the skin. Okay, okay. Lene skin too, I'm assuming. Yep. Dude is flexing on us. Okay, okay. Let's see here. So account review. Well, these are not level 90 already because you're not leveled up. That's fine. You got her weapon. This is good. What are her stats looking like?
Let's go where the wind
Wait, you don't even have the skills. Oh. I just love when my viewers come to my chat and tell me to review their accounts and then I realize I'm getting flexed on. But yeah, the crit rate is indeed too much because of the fact that you do get from the set, you do get a lot of crit rate. So 85, you're sitting with over the cap crit rate. You get like, I think 20 to 30%, something like that crit rate. So you're sitting over the cap. This is like a lot higher than needed. So I would try to lower the crit rate a little bit and get more crit damage for sure. That is a good call. But, like, you have a 6, mister. Like, guess I voted correctly. Okay, let's see. Chisa. Chisa's looking alright. Okay, this build is good. Like, this set is good for, what's her name? For Hiyuki. For Yang Yang, I mean. But obviously, make sure you use Regenerating as well for other teams, if you use her on other teams. This is good. I know, I see you went for the Havoc, double Havoc here, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is pretty solid, I would say. The skills are not fully leveled up, I'm assuming because of the levels, yeah. Because you need to level up. Okay. Just fix the skills. These are fine. Rebecca. Just out of curiosity here. Yeah. Okay. I'm just like, you know, out of curiosity, I just want to see what we're working with. Okay. I'm going to be honest here. Like, what am I even reviewing? Oh, quite a few swipes. All I'm going to say here, like, be sure to use loot bar in the future when you swipe on your account. But jokes aside, oh my god. Yeah, okay. Jokes aside though, lower the crit rate here a little bit, increase the crit damage. Chisa's looking okay. Rebecca crit rate is very low compared to the crit damage. Like her crit damage is just insanely high. So try to adjust that a little bit as well. You are missing a couple skills. She is a 6, so honestly it shouldn't matter too much, but you know. Here you seem to have decent stats. How is your heavy attack damage bonus doing? How much heavy attack do we even need on her? I forgot, honestly. Let's see. ER is low, yeah. ER is kind of low. I don't think it's gonna matter for the most part. It's not the lowest. But overall, I'm wondering how much heavy attack damage did we need, ideally, on Lucy. Let's take a look here. I don't have it saved anywhere. Fudge. Yo, Stormy. Hello, hello. How you doing? He loves Rebecca more than Lucy. I mean, both of them are S6. Or just use a Japan VPN on top of on the Kuro side. That is also an option, yes. That should be a 75 out of 290, not gonna lie. Wait, what do you mean, no mask? With 200... Wait, what do you mean? 75 out of 290. Which... What are we talking about? Sorry? You made me want to download the game. Well, maybe you should. It's really fun. Maybe you should. I'll be the personal coach if you download it. Rebecca, I think. No. Are you talking about Rebecca? Rebecca does need some work. Yeah, we did talk about Rebecca. I'm talking about Lucy at the moment.
Need something?
Also, by the way, Stormy, I'm going to join you guys tonight. Like, for sure. For sure, for sure. A little late, though. Probably just need to switch the forecast to CR on Becca. Oh, you're talking about Becca. Okay, I thought we were talking about Lucy at the moment. Okay, so, that is like for those units. What happened here with the crit rate? Holy. Did you just give up on Cardithea midway? She's level 70. She's level 70 and her crit rate is hella low. Did you give up on her at some point or what happened?
I am here to serve your will.
Yeah, the echoes are mainly what needs a bit of work. Like mainly. Ooh. Ooh, the crit rate here is hella rough. Mr. Luke is hated as fuck. You pulled for the guy just to, like... I'm not gonna continue that statement to keep it family friendly. $44,000 and still low? Wait, what do you mean, Robin? What are you talking about? Still being worked on? Yeah, no worries. Man, rolling for Yang Yang is quite a pain. Building Cardithea and Brant is toughest in this game. Yeah, that's true. Cardithea is really rough to build. You're talking about Cardithea? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna follow Kaysen. What's up, what's up? The cost? 4411. Oh, you mean the echo cost? You're talking about like 44. Yeah. But either way, you do have a solid team already, aka Yang Yang, like S6 Yang Yang. You do have another solid team already, which is Lucy, S6 Lucy, and Rebecca. So realistically, you're chilling. Rebecca's gonna be gone from this team anyway soon. You're gonna be using Sui next patch. So that is one solid team, Yang Yang, Sui, and Chisa. With Yang Yang being S6, you're just chilling. And then you're going to use Lucy, Rebecca in one team. That's fine. You just need a Mornier at the moment. If you get Mornier, then this team will be good to go. Like Lucy, Rebecca with Mornier. Even though you have Luke and Imith, some people will tell you, oh, get Mornier and use Imith and stuff like that. Realistically, this is Imith. This is Lucy. Who would I recommend you to use? Anybody that tells you use an S0 Imith instead of an S6 Lucy is just like brain dead, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah. Is Lucy playable with other weapons that isn't hers playable? Yes. Good, no. I feel like Jingran will also be pretty difficult to build. I hope not, but he's HP based from what we think he is, based on the echoes that we've seen. Someone building card is really annoying to farm. Cardithia is one of the hardest. Yeah, exactly. C6 Lucy is like broken as hell. So honestly, at this point, your two teams that you'll be focusing all of your resources on right now, Kurosaki, Yang Yang's team, after you get Sui Sui, it's going to be Yang Yang, Sui Sui, Chisa. That is your team you're going to be focusing on. Lucy, Rebecca, and get Mornier. Mornier is very free-to-play friendly. Get her as S1 if you can. Like, get her one sequence only, and use a Discord on her. You don't even need to get her weapon. And you're chilling. So yeah. Use the new standard weapon. It's still not good. Like, Lucy without her weapon is not worth building, especially if she doesn't have copies. Like, if Lucy does not have any copies and you plan on using her without her weapon, I would tell you right now, don't even waste your mats on her and build something else. But I also need Chisa that I'll have edge runners and Twangling teams stacked. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I need the Mornier as well. So yeah, I do have Chisa, but I need Mornier. Just min-max is 0 or 0 characters to minimize the damage difference. Well, yeah, just min-max. Get the perfect echoes. Who's the best universal support right now? It's still Shorekeeper, universal support, but for the negative status, the best universal support negative status is going to be Sui Sui. Do you have any exit lag codes, 3-day or 7 days? Remind me in DMs later to check. I don't think so, but I can check. Just gotta get a team for yeah. But this is easily salvageable. It's just a bunch of echo fixing, leveling up, but just focus on those two teams that I've mentioned. DM me on Discord the hardest. But yeah, your account is off to a very solid start. Like, your account is definitely off to a very solid start, and I just claimed for you the watching the stream thing or the Discord login thing. By the way, guys, don't forget to join the official Discord for Wuwa and do the daily login. They have a daily login event on their Discord that gives you, I think, 100-ish astrites if you log in every day for 7 days. So be sure to join their official Discord and do that. I feel like any support who has 35% all empty is a good support, no? That is true, but you do need multiple supports because at the end of the day, you do build multiple teams, you know what I mean? So if you have Shorekeeper, you can't say, oh, I have the best universal support in the game. I don't need to pull for supports. No, you do. You do need Mornier. You do need Chisa. You do need Sui Sui. You need all of the supports, but granted that you do have DPS units for them, obviously. I set my application. Perfect. I'm going through them right now, yes. Imagine having Mornier to go out of your way to get anything other than S0. I can steam, I guess. I mean, honestly, Mornier S0 is fine. But S1 takes her up a notch. But S0 is fine. I'm going to get her as S0. But if you want to invest in a copy, she is one of the best S1 units in the game. If not the best S1 unit in the game. There's a supports, that is. Okay, let's see who's next on the list. I have, by the way, Mornier's weapon, but no Mornier. Don't ask me why I did that. Who is next on the list? Slight-ish here. Slight. For my application, I selected review on accident. That's fine. Just remind me once your turn comes. Cation. I was working on Cardi for endgame before Yang Yang released. See, this is the thing. If you're working on a good DPS that you have the team for, just commit. Don't split yourself too thin. You had S3 on her, which is fine. But I mean, then again, since you got S6 Yang Yang, it makes sense to stop building her and go for Yang Yang in this case. But in a general role, if you start building something, continue. Don't split yourself too thin. Do you think S2 Sui Sui is the play? If you are swiping, which he seems to be, Kurosaki, then I would assume that is going to be the case, yes. I'll have to first wait and see once she comes out. But in your case, because you have an S6 Yang Yang, an S2 Sui Sui will unleash that potential, yes. Can I beat the game with only S0 R1 characters, like not investing? Yes. All of my characters are S0 R1 pretty much. And I'm clearing all the content. I don't have a single content I struggle with at the moment. And I have S0 R1s only. I don't have like insane copies or anything like that. In some cases I have S1, but that was just me being stupid. The S1s I have are awful. Like I have an S1 IMET. One of the worst S1s in the game. Her S1 is kind of scam, Sui Sui. Yeah, her S1 is not good. S2 though and S3 I think it were pretty good. I'm not sure which sequences were good. I need to take a look. But I think S2 I remember was good. Now time to fix Ekkas. Go for it. Okay, I think Slight is not here from the looks of it. So let's see. I got an S1 Luke. S1 Luke is one of those things that is also good to pull. Let's see. Who else do we have? I don't know how to read this. Keishin. Wait, yeah, Keishin just wrote. Okay. Keishin, can you DM me your details? Let me just accept you real quick. Keisen. Okay, so Keisen, I accepted your thing. DM me on Discord your login information. Oh, Slight is here? Okay, so Slight first then. Let me see. Slight. DM me on Discord your login information. I'm gonna accept your thing. Just DM me your login information. So we're gonna do Slight first and then we're gonna do yours then. In the meantime, both of you DM me. Okay, let's see. Yes, you're in the right place, Mr. Slight. You're good. Thank you for mentioning it, Denji. Appreciate you. I'm just waiting for Slight to send me his information and then we're gonna log in. What is that? That is actually a password? What the hell is this? Okay. I'll just keep buying that monthly sub. It comes out every patch, Infernalist. At the beginning of every patch, not second phase of a patch, every patch, we get that bundle. So when Sui Sui releases, we're not gonna get the bundle. We get it every new patch. So just always keep an eye out for it. It's definitely the best value to buy on a new patch if you're looking to min-max. Okay, so Mr. Slight. What did you need again, Slight? Sorry? I didn't pay attention to what you needed on your thing. Because I was reading Sin's one because I thought you were not here. You're gonna follow, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, you're doing the story, huh? We're in the middle of the story.
I will be there for everyone.
While the moon sun.
Can I leave this place for now? Man, Sui Sui is beautiful. To get out of here, I'm assuming it's gonna pull me out of the quest, right? Or no? No. Okay. Can Yang Yang, Lene, Morny get 3k score in Wiwa? I have not tried that because I don't have Morny. I'll be down to test it out on somebody's account though. Account review. Okay, so account review. Let's take a look. You have units that I like already. Okay, what is missing here? What happened here? Ooh. What happened to Yuno? You pulled her. You built her. But she doesn't have her weapon. What happened to her? I just need info regarding that. What are these godlike graphics? God damn. I am playing on highest, but I also have a filter for NVIDIA that I'm using, that I made myself. I will be making a video soon for the NVIDIA filter that I'm doing. Because I've made my own NVIDIA filter settings that make the game go like... Let me actually show you guys. This is how the game looks now with my NVIDIA filters, right? This is without. So this is without. This is with. I don't know if you guys can see the difference on the stream or not, but yeah, you should be able to. You can't create a ticket though. You don't create a ticket. There is a channel called what's it called? There's a channel called what was the name of the channel again? Account review app. From there. You guys don't see it on the stream actually? Fuck. It doesn't show on the stream, huh? Wait, how can I make it show on the stream then? It should show. Oh my god. It actually doesn't show on the stream. Fuck. It showed in one of my recordings before. It's okay. I'll figure it out in a recording later. Discord is probably in streamer mode. Gotta turn it off. Wait, Discord in streamer mode? What does that have to do with it? It's okay. If it's gonna show everything, that's fine. Let's do this. Because I have my stuff on the other monitor. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. Does it show? Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, this is without the filters. This is with the filters. So you guys can see like the difference here, right? Like it goes from like being this, you know, muddy kind of look into looking like a lot more, you know, colorful and more in depth and more cinematic. Yeah. I will be making like a video for this, like to show you guys my settings. I only use 3 filters on NVIDIA, but it makes the game like look 10,000 times better, honestly, in my opinion. So yeah, I'll be making a guide for that like soon. But yeah, anyway, back to the account review. Sorry, that was a bit of a unnecessary portion. Yeah, going back to Yuno. Going back to Yuno. Why not use the in-game filter? Because I didn't know how to set it up in the in-game filter. I just didn't understand how to make it look like this. So I just use NVIDIA. I don't use ray tracing. I wish I could because streaming eats a lot. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms at once on highest settings. So no ray tracing for me. But yeah, what happened to Yuno? Oh, you use Zani's weapon. Okay. Okay. Fair. Not ideal, but fair. We go with it. Okay, you have her weapon. That's good. She's a heavy attack user. I would say still we need a bit more crit on her. Her stuff are built. Like, she's still fine. She's at a decent spot. Yuno with the weapon, though, is gonna be a little... Just for the sake of checking how she's gonna look like, I'm just gonna take the weapon and give it back to Zani. Use CR for cost for Augusta. Crit damage for cost. Is he not using crit rate? Crit rate, I mean. Oh, he is using crit damage. I see. Yeah, he is using crit damage. Because the weapon is crit rate, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, the weapon is crit rate. He should be using crit damage, not the other way around. If he uses crit rate, he will lose a lot of crit damage. But then again, she's heavy attack, so... NVIDIA filter does consume performance around to 3 to 5%. Not if you apply little amounts of filters, but yes, you are right about that. But yeah, anyway, what happened with the Yuno with the weapon? Let's see. The crit rate could use a bit of a buff. Her energy regen, for those of you Yuno lovers, her energy regen I think needs a bit of a buff, right? I think she needs like 150. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I haven't touched the Yuno in a second. Yeah, I know that she needs higher crit than that. This needs fixing for sure. Yeah, he does need to amp the crit rate for sure. So there's a bit more work. Might be a bit low for support. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For sub DPS, I think we needed 150 plus, right? I'm pretty sure it was around 150 plus. So I would work on the echoes here as well. Try to get some more energy regen, more crit rate. Augusta, we need definitely more crit rate. I have 49k HP. I honestly don't think that's a big problem. I don't remember my attack though. But in terms of crit rate and crit damage, she's doing fine, I guess. Like 75 would be ideal, but this is not the worst. Crit rate should use a lot of buff, but according to Pridewin, Yuno's like 120, 130. So it is around 130, huh? Okay. I don't know why I remember as a sub DPS like 150 was more ideal, but I guess 130 it is. Okay. Chacona, does she have her weapon? She does have her weapon. I'm noticing a pattern here that you do have a lot of low crit rates. Also, like around 120 here would go a long way. You do need about like 120 here as well. Not the most important, I would say, but the crit rate definitely could use a bit of a buff. Ooh, wait, we need to give her a weapon first to look at an ideal result. Ow. Okay, so you do have an insane amount of crit damage, but the crit rate is hella low. Keep in mind, Zani, by the way, needs to crit. And also the crit rate. Like, if Zani doesn't crit, she's useless, pretty much. So you really need to fix her crit rate. Otherwise, she's gonna be awful. She's very dependent on like being fully optimized nowadays. Especially if you quick swap, most importantly. And this crit is gonna really ruin her. Like, really ruin her. Same pattern. Like, I'm noticing the same pattern. Like, you're losing a lot of crit rate. The set gives insane crit rate. He just needs, like, 15. That's true. That's a good point. The set does give more crit rate. So, like, at least have her, like... I would say 65 to 70. But, yeah. Like, 65 to 70. I would say 70 should be safe. Zani wants 50. You think so? 50 would make do? Really? How much does the set give? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want about 65, no? $65. You think so? Are you 100% sure on that of that, Murder Man? You can run with Shorekeeper using this. Wait. I could swear that she needed like 65%. Let's see. Let's see. Where is she? Where is Zani? Zani. Okay. Crit rate. Yeah, you do need 65% before echo set bonuses even. So you will land at 80% with SK. You do use her with SK. Okay. So with SK, you can make it work with 50. Okay. I mean, good call, I guess. But I do know that she's like she should be at 65%. But I guess maybe with SK that works. Zani is comparatively doing great compared to the rest of their cast. Okay, so with SK she works. Okay. Can someone explain why Zani is so high skill cap? Is it because of quick swap? Yeah. She's like, she fell off quite hard and now she needs like quick swap to make her work in most content. Or to really make her shine, that is. Yep, exactly. Okay, so she should be fine, I guess, since you're using her with SK apparently. Camellia, like honestly, I wouldn't even bother with her for now, but she seems to be doing okay. The crit rate could use a little bit of an up, but overall she's doing fine.
Understood.
Holy ER. So you are sitting at 13% crit rate and 235 ER. What are you doing with that much ER? You do use her with SK. Do you do quick swap? SK needs 0 crit rate. That's fair, but like 235 ER? 235? SK needs 260. Guys, like I'm gonna show you my SK later, my Shorekeeper later. And you'll see that I have less than that and she works just fine. With 4 cost guy. He is using the 4 cost guy at crit damage though for some reason. This one here needs to change. You're talking about like if he uses this one with AR, right? Like energy regen main stat. Yeah. Okay. $260 hours needed for full buff from SK. Ooh, okay. So maybe I don't get the full benefit of it. I just find her working just fine for me. But okay. Let's see. Regenerating. Okay. Okay, gotcha. But Mr. Murder Man is saying you should not use this. Which one should you use then? Isn't he using the correct one? He is using the correct one. Like that is the guy that we use as the 4 cost echo. But obviously, yeah, he will fix the stats. Oh, okay. I thought you said this guy is not right. Okay. Yeah, but this guy here needs to be fixed. By the way, once again, just to go back to what I was saying earlier. Okay. When it comes to the echoes, I've noticed that a lot of people do this. When you're building your echoes, be aware if the 2 first ones are not good stats, just skip. For DPSs mainly, like you want at least crit damage, preferably both, and then you continue. But here, like the first one was already bad, the second one was already bad. Skip. Don't even waste your materials on the echo, because I've noticed this like to be an occurring theme. Where a lot of people like, do you see this for example? You got energy regen at the last one. So you were going through all of these with no good stats all the way until the end. You know what I mean? It's fine if you roll low stats. It's bad if you roll bad stats. Like if you get a stat that you need, but it's a low roll, that's fine. Just keep going. At least try to get an echo that has 3 out of 5 stats, even if they're low rolls. It's better than having 1 stat only out of the 5. Because here you're wasting so much mats for no reason. Does that make sense? Yeah, thank you, Yahya. I appreciate that. I guess I built my shorekeeper low thinking that it works because she works for me just fine. I legit just get frustrated rolling echoes. Okay, that's fair. I get that. I get frustrated as well doing the echoes, but then when I get frustrated, I just stop and come back to it later. Why spectral damage on SK? I didn't notice it. Where is the spectral damage? Oh, I see. Yeah, spectral damage bonus. Okay, yeah, you do not need spectral damage bonus either. But this echo in general needs to be changed, so yeah. Like this should be ER. These two here should be ER. So I found the culprit of the lack of ER then. Okay, what we can do here, this is your 3 cost, right? We can try some for you since you get frustrated. If you don't mind, I'll take care of that. Let's see if you have any ER here. Okay, we can just use the filter and see. Where is the ER here? Energy regen. Okay, you do have some. So you have... Wait, what? Huh? Hello? What? Like 40k HP, doesn't have any, yeah. We're just gonna do this. I usually wouldn't go back to reroll echoes unless I can clear something, and that's fair, but generally you would want to fix the echoes in the long run. Overall, what you should do, by the way, this is also, once again, for people like in the chat, make sure not to overlap the echoes. So for example, you have this here already equipped. Don't equip 2 of the same. So here we need to equip one that is similar to this or something different. So for example, this guy over here. And also on 4 stats and 4 star and 3 star, what you can do, if you don't have the right stat, you can roll it using these. So we can, for example, go here and do energy regen, but only on the 4 cost and the 3 cost. Don't do that on any other thing. So let's equip this. This one is useless anyway, so we're gonna just throw it into this one to feed it. Where is that one? Oh my god, you have a lot of these that I don't know which one is what because you don't have them locked. Okay, in that case, we're just gonna do it the normal way for now. Let's do it this way. Okay, so we're gonna add step by step, so that's 5. Heavy attack is awful. So let's see if you get something good. No, next. This is how you should do it. No, next. So you just go to the next one. Same thing. You go here. You have energy regen again. Only once again on 4 cost and 3 cost. That is when you do this. So this one is discardable. No, not this one. This one is not discardable. This one is discardable. Bruh. Okay, let's equip this. Upgrade. And then let's look for the discardables. I mean, you have a few discardables here that we could feed, but oh well, we're not gonna go through them. I'll let you do that later. Once again, heavy attack, that is insane. Okay, we got crit rate. We don't need really much of it. We'll gamble here, I guess. Yeah. Not worth either. This is gonna be a bit rough. This is going to be a bit rough. This is the one. This is definitely the one. We just need to get you some decent stats here. Okay, not this one. I keep locking the wrong ones. Okay. This one. Equip, upgrade. Nice investment. We're getting cooked though with the RNG. Okay, energy regen. Okay, okay. We can keep going then a little bit here. Ah, come on. You know what? We're gonna gamble this one. Never mind. Never mind. You get the gist though. Like obviously this is some gambling that we've just done. You should not do that last one. But overall you get the gist, right? Of how you should approach your echoes. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this. It's okay. We're just gonna leave this because he got the energy regen he needs. But yeah, he will need to like just do that. Yeah, we're gonna use it for now. That's fine. Outdoors Echo rolls in NA, I'll bet my house on it. By the way, 230 AR is good because of the Echo and passive gives another 20%. Yeah, that's okay. We did put him at 260 anyway, regardless. But overall, like this is in general how you approach the Echoes. Overall, though, like in terms of like in-game content, Yuno's kind of cooked at the moment because you didn't have her weapon. So if she gets a rerun, I would recommend getting her weapon. For now, you're just swapping it with Zani, which is whatever. Augusta is doing fine. She has her weapon and stuff. Just a bit of, you need more crit rate though. The rest are like the same thing, like just a bit of echo fixing and that's about it. You do need some more recent teams though. From what I'm noticing, your teams are all like kind of outdated-ish. So building some newer units would be good. So for example, you got Yang from what I'm noticing. You even got her weapon. Definitely would be worth building, especially that you have Rebecca. So be sure to build Rebecca as well. Give her a static mist, which I assume you do have. Yeah, you do have static mist. So just build your Rebecca, or honestly, by the time you're done building your your Yang Sui will have been already released anyway. Sorry. So I would say, honestly, you could just use Yang with Sui. Don't even build Rebecca. I see you have Mortefi built. Use Mortefi for now. By the time you're done building this and fixing your echoes, Sui will be here. Just get Sui and slap her on Yang for now. Until you get Chisa in the future. But yeah, you do need more newer teams. Are you a free-to-play player or do you spend money? The ER is not snapshotted when you cast ult. It will run out. Then your big nuke at the last part of rotation will lose damage because the crit rate and crit damage will fall off. Okay, I see. Yo, Arbellion, how have you been? I've been back for some time now, but I've been rebuilding myself in the gacha, aka Wuthering Waves scene. Because I've not been playing any MMOs, I've been just addicted to Wuthering Waves. I spend a bit, but I haven't played the game since the unit release. If you spend a little bit, if you want my full honest opinion here on what could be worth spending on at the moment, you have one of the best recent teams that you can pull for, which is Linnae, which is also usable with static mist, but in your case, I would say pull her weapon because you have one static mist that is already working over time. It's working on Mortefi, it's working on Rebecca, all that stuff, so I wouldn't recommend not getting her weapon in your case. So Linnae and her weapon, and next patch Imith and her weapon. Another team ready to go, missing a Mornier. Or you could get like Imith and wait for Dinia if you want. There are rumors that we might get Dinia soon. I don't know if that is correct or not. So that's a bit of a gamble to wait for Dinia. However, maybe we get Dinia the patch after Imith is. If you want to gamble that, just get Imith and her weapon and wait for Dinia. Your call to make. So that would help you out a bit with like more recent units. But then again, I think Linnae is still a valuable unit to get either way. How do you like it so far? I love Wuthering Waves. Like Wuthering Waves is hella addicting. I've been playing it anyway for like a year and a half already before streaming it, but I was playing it like in my fun free time, not as a main thing. Or pull the latest characters, King Chao. King Chao is coming out. If you're pulling King Chao, I would argue Linnae is a good pull. Dinia should work with her as well from what I've heard, but if we take the Echo sets, which showcases that King Chao, the Iroh DPS, is seemingly going to be a Tune Strain, I think it was, then Linnae and Dinia will be good. However, do keep in mind that you do have an Iroh DPS already. That is also something to keep in mind. You do have an Iroh DPS already. So the way I view it, before I pull double of the same attribute as my DPSs, I like to get every different attribute covered first. Yeah, I think Dinia is going to be a business law. But overall, I like to get all the bases covered first. I like to make sure that I have at least one DPS of each attribute before I get double attribute DPSs. But since you do have enough for the most part, you were missing a Havoc, which you just got, I would say, which is Yang. You could potentially save up for Dinia and King Chao and get those. I'm gonna guess the next patch that the rerun will be Sigrika, Hayuki, and Dinia. I assume so too. I think Dinia will be the next patch as well. Can you get Sui right now? She's next patch. How do you application for account on Discord, Golly? Just hop on Discord and follow the steps in the application channel. Yeah, I do think she's going to be... you mean Sui Sui? Yeah, Sui Sui is next half, which is in, what, 20 days? 17 days. Is going to be Sui Sui. I just had a little misclick on the applicant bot. Now it says my skills aren't leveled. Would that be an issue? That's okay, don't worry. We can figure it out once again. But yeah, that's like mainly your account. Did that make much sense, Light? I know that we kind of went around in circles over some things, but I hope that helped with what you need to do next. Poor Sigrika gonna get skip treatment again. Sigrika is genuinely getting the worst timings for releasing. I want Sigrika really bad on my account, but even though I hate her gameplay, but she's just OP. But at the same time, she's coming back at the worst times. I need Dinia's weapon because I have Dinia and I don't have her weapon. You hop it on Iron, most likely, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Sigrika is busted for no reason. Just a random, like, Scandinavian girl in the middle of nowhere in Lahai Roy doing these, like, weird-ass animations and just nuking. I'm not a hater. She just shouldn't be dealing that much damage. But she is indeed getting released at the worst times possible. Even her rerun is going to be back at an awful time, most likely. Yeah, no worries, Slide, of course. Anytime, anytime. Glad this was of help. Thank you, Orbillion. I appreciate you, man. Always nice to see you as well in the stream, of course. Okay, next was Kaden. Let's hop on Kaden's account, which is Kaysen. Okay, Mr. Kaysen. What did you need again? Sorry. I kind of lost track of what you needed when we were reviewing this account. I like that. It's kind of funny. It is funny. My account is bricked low-key. Okay, let's take a look. I got Sarika on accident at like 17 pity. Holy, that is insane. Getting her at 17 pity is like probably the luckiest thing ever. Either review or helping with Weewa. We can take a look. If your account seems like it's whimpering waste ready, we can do that. Better DPS upcoming Jingran, King Chao, and Shin. Shin, I hope she's a DPS. If she's a DPS, I am 1000% pulling. I mean, I'm pulling regardless, but you know. I hope she's a DPS. Okay, let's see. What do you got here? Ooh, okay. I can tell this account is going to be struggling a little bit. You do have Frolova, though, which is good for... what's it called? For Whimpering Waste. You do have Cantarella that is not leveled up.
The tides
ooh.
of your arrival.
Okay. Let's start from the top. Why are these not level 90? Okay. So I would say if you need help with Weewa, the first thing is you would need to get your characters to level 90 before we can review really anything. You're missing a lot of echoes as well, from what I'm noticing. Your energy region is doing fine, though. We need a bit of crit rate here. Need a bit more crit rate there. Yeah, your echoes need a bit of work, but then again, we need to level up your characters, like the level 90. The ones at the top here, those two. Cantarella is level 80. She also needs to be leveled up to 90 because we will use her. Ooh, okay. She doesn't have her weapon, huh? Okay, she does not have her weapon. That's fine. At least this weapon can do the job, I guess. Okay. Shorekeeper is using a variation, but she's not leveled up. Okay. Yeah, I would say you have Luke. Luke is not good for Weewa, so it's whatever. I don't care if you level him up or not for now. Get Mornia to level 90. Get Linnae to level 90. And also get Cantarella to level 90.
The tides have
yeah, the skills, okay. Yeah, so basically fix those mainly. Like Cantarella, if we're gonna do your Whimpering Waste, fix your Frolova, level her up her skills, and fix her echoes. Level up Cantarella, level up her skills, and fix her echoes. Those two will be a team that we're gonna be using. On Imyth, same thing, level up her skills. Don't leave these free, by the way. These things here are not to be skipped, guys. I noticed a common thing that people leave these two skills. They're not the biggest priority, but they do deal a lot of damage. Like, obviously, they're not priority as you level up other skills, but you still need them, just to be clear. intro skills deal a lot of damage. Same for normal attacks. And also your crit damage here is kind of low. You need to increase the crit damage. So the two teams we're going to be using on your Wiwa are going to be Mornia, Linne, Imith, fix those. Rolova, Cantarella, Shorekeeper, fix those.
The tides have
I'm just casual, so my account is old. That's okay. That's totally fine. Like, I'm just like letting you know what you should focus on for now so that we can make do with your account in Whimpering Waste. Since those are the teams I'm going to be using on your account, I would say fix those first. The Butler Fabricatorium. That is true, actually. Can you, please, Hikari, can you take a screenshot of the location again and post it on Discord and have Murderman pin it right now? Or like put it in the guide section. Look at Apollo, Kidiusta. Welcome in, welcome in. And I highly recommend, guys, you hop on the Discord because of the guide section and the help channel and all that stuff. There's a lot of valuable information on there as well. But yeah, I would say, yeah, if you can post it, Hikari, I would appreciate that. Sorry for having you log into the game just to do that. And if Murderman is still here, please like take it into the guides or like pin it in the help channel or anything like that. But yeah, does that make any sense, Mr. Kaysen? Was pretty happy, Lucky. And then once you're done with those, we can try to do your Whimpering Waste. Yo, Key, what's up, what's up? But as of right now, we will not be able to clear your Whimpering Wastes with these. I did the weekly with Lucy team, and the Tomb Break teams just melt everything. Yeah, Lucy's team is insane, especially if built. It's really, really good. I think I sent the application. Not sure if you got it. What is your name on Discord, Golly? I think I've seen your name on there. What's Lucy's best team? Lucy, Rebecca, Mornier. Worth to get her to S2. Thanks for the advice, Shiku. You're welcome. I'm glad you got her as S2. I didn't get her as S2, sadly, because I didn't have the pulls for it. I wish I did. Her S2 is definitely really worth it. Yardman. I don't see your name in there, Mr. Yardman, so you might have to redo it. I don't see your name in there. Yeah, I don't think I see your name in there. So let me dismiss all these. They're hogging a lot of space. Okay. So, next account. Is Sui worth pulling on my account? Sui is worth pulling on most people's accounts. In your case, though...
Good thing I've got time to check every box.
In your case, you got Yang Yang or no? You didn't get Yang Yang. In your case, honestly, no. Not for now. Like, honestly, if you're a free-to-play player, I would honestly wait for her rerun once you get more teams. She doesn't really work on your account. I would probably save up for the future units. Get yourself Denia and maybe King Chao. Or Denia for Imith and use Linne for Luke. You have Luke, right? You do have Luke, yeah. So you could free up Linne by getting Denia in the future. I buy top-ups here and there, that's about it. If you buy top-ups, like if you plan on spending, then you could get yourself a Yang Yang and Sui. That is a possible option. But that would be a big investment considering that you don't have enough pulls. You would need to swipe quite a bit. You would need to swipe quite a bit for that to work. So yeah, maybe you should just focus on building what you have and skip Sui for now in your case until a rerun. Is it a decent pull Yang Yang and Sui and then get Yang Yang signature during the next rerun? I'm keen to say yes, it's possible because of the shill buffs, but I don't know when the shill buffs will disappear. Because I think once they remove the shill buffs, Yang Yang without her weapon might take a big hit. But for now, I would say yeah, possible. Definitely possible for now. But if she is your main DPS, like she is the DPS of your account, then I would say probably not. If we get Denia for Imith, is Chisa Lupa a must? Or would Mornier Escape Arena work with Denia team? Chisa Lupa? No, if you get Dinia for Imyth, you will use what's it called? You will use Imyth with Dinia and Morny. That's fine. I'm thinking how to save Astrite while trying to do more in-game content for now. The way it works for free-to-play players 25th Moon, the way you think about it is two things. Do you have enough teams to clear in-game content? If the answer is no and you're free to play, then your pulls are saved based on value. You build or you pull based on making a proper team. Thank you, Hikari, for being here as usual. Do have a good night. So yeah, you pull based on having a good team. So let's say in this case, you know, you have Yang Yang and you know Sui Sui's coming next, for example, and you don't have enough teams yet. Then is this worth pulling? Yes, in your case. So you should, in your case, for example, try to pull Yang Yang and her weapon plus Sui Sui. However, you also know there are upcoming units that are good. Like, for example, King Chao. She'll probably be really good. We don't have her stats yet, but chances are very high she'll be very strong, which is an Iroh DPS. So you could save up for that if you feel like you're lacking pulls at the moment to get Yang Yang and Sui Sui. You could then save up, get King Chao, and you know there is a possibility for a Dinia rerun. So you get Dinia with King Chao to make a team for her. So as a free-to-play player, that should always be your thinking process when you are pulling as a free-to-play player. Yeah, exactly. Patience is key. Don't pull just to pull. And don't pull and be like, oh, I'm going to skip the weapons. Because even though skipping the weapons works on some units, for example, like certain sub-DPSs and certain supports, you could skip the weapons. But if your entire account consists of supports that you skip the weapons of, you're going to struggle. Because you will need like a bajillion like static mists and a bajillion like cosmic ripple and a bajillion variation and things like that, you know what I mean? Which is not realistic. So you don't just like pull to pull as a free-to-play player. Once you have enough teams, at least 3 to 4 decent teams, then do whatever you want. Just pull whatever you want. I started playing WoW 2 weeks ago and I want to ask what DPS to get, Imyth or Luke, Person. I don't have any. Both are good, but I recommend Imyth. Personally, I recommend Imyth, but if you're getting either of them, get Linnae this patch. And make sure to get the weapon of the DPS. So if you're getting Imyth, get her weapon. Could you check my application real quick? I'm a bit unsure about it. Yeah, that's okay, don't worry, Agent. I got one team built now, but still deciding on the next main DPS to build a team around. That's fine. You can take your time and you can ask questions all you want, so that's totally fine. But yeah, Sin, back to your account. Just build the ones that I've mentioned, and then we're gonna be doing your Weaver afterwards. After you're done building all of it. What should I focus on pulling starting team? It's good that you've asked me this question as somebody that just started playing a few hours ago, DJL, because as a new player, you will get baited by the new banners. Do yourself a favor and do me a favor. The new Voyage banner is not for you. Don't touch it. It's a bait. It's a genuine bait, unless you're somebody that spends money. If you're spending money, pull for Lova on that banner and her weapon. If you're not spending money, don't even touch that banner. What you should do is do your 10 free pulls on the one that is the free banner that they've added for 1.x characters. You can do it maybe on Changli or whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Once again, doesn't really matter much. I would say get yourself Yang Yang this patch and her weapon, and get Sui Sui next patch, and then start saving. As a new player, even if you are free to play, you will be able to get good value out of those pulls. You could also go and get yourself Linnae and save up for Imyth next patch. That is also a valid option, but I do think it's better for you to get Yang Yang and her weapon plus Sui Sui next patch as a new player. And then for the rest of your plans, just hop on Discord and we could keep in check like with what you should be pulling and what's good and stuff like that. My Yang Yang, the 338k, she does hurt. What's the Yang Yang shields about? Oh, it's not shields, it's shells. Every new character usually gets shell buffs. So in the endgame content, there is buffs that makes that unit perform better than they normally would without those buffs. That's what it means, basically. Okay, so Sano Sanshiro. Is Sano Sanshiro here? Denji, YouTube, Sano Sanshiro. Oh, that is Denji, okay. in-game content, correct? Okay, let me accept. Okay, DM me your login details. I click jump to application, right? Click on account review app. That is the channel, golly god. Go to account review apps and just follow the steps in there by applying through there. Once you click on it, the bot will DM you and then choose the valid options in there that you want, and then I'll get your application. Just do keep in mind, guys, that obviously some of your guys' applications will be pushed until tomorrow. Okay? Because we're not going to be able to go through all of the applications today, obviously. But we'll go through as much as we can out of it today. Thenos is there. What is your name on Discord, Agent? It's also Agent Shadow, right? Silgrons is there. Yeah, yours is there, Agent. Yeah, that's fine. You're good. Okay, let's log in. Okay, there we go. And boom. You needed in-game content, right? Which in-game content? However, I had already filled for the... You have filled for the bait. Oh my god. You know what's funny? My video for new players is going to be up tomorrow, most likely. And I wish I worked on it earlier if I had known. I would have definitely saved a lot of new players from falling for that bait. If you haven't played too long, honestly, I would just re-roll. I need to get the video up tomorrow for sure. I pulled Yang Jiang. Second pull. Second pull is fine. Okay, fuck it. Second pull, I take it. Just give them their weapon and that's it. What's on that banner officially? The banner has Prolova. They have all the 2.x characters basically, minus Chisa. Yo, Bagged, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Check my Yang build. Okay, let's take a look. How have you been, Mr. Bagged? Okay, so you have her weapon. Crit rate is actually fine. 75 is the ideal point, I would say, but this is good. You have her skills leveled up. Okay. What did you need again? Sorry, you needed Weewa, right? Do you have good enough teams for Weewa? I guess we're gonna find out if Yang performs in Weewa. Do you have Rebecca? You do have Rebecca, but she's not built. Is Murtefi built? Not built. You would have to build Rebecca or Murtefi. Imith. Okay, this might be rough. We can give it a try, but I believe this is not going to clear. Rebecca. Level 80 Mortefi. We can just make do with the level 80 Mortefi possibly. Let me see. Rebecca's not built at all. Yeah. Give it a try. You can technically cope with the Uno. It's not great, but it's doable. We could cope with the Uno, honestly. We could try. And no 2.7? Yeah, no 2.8, yeah. But everything else is in there. You can technically... Yeah. So, okay, should I start new or continue the one? What do you think is best? I think you should restart. Personally speaking, I think you should restart. But then again, you said you only did 2 pulls. When you say 2 pulls, is that 2 pulls or is that 2 as in 2 multiplied by 10, like 20 pulls? If it's 20 pulls, not the worst. So it's whatever, regardless, but it's a wasted pull regardless, because you if you don't get his weapon, you're just, you know, not doing much. 2 single pull. Okay, then in that case, that's fine. Don't reroll. Just get his weapon and start like pulling for Yang and Suisui or stuff like that. Just working, to be honest. I'm playing CS here and there. Ooh, how is CS treating you? Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. Okay, what is happening here, by the way? Let's first take these off. We're gonna try to shill with the Uno. Not the most ideal, but we're gonna try to shill with it for now. You don't even have Chisa, which is going to be really rough. Yeah, I gotta follow. Welcome in. This is going to be one of the most rough things possible. I don't think this is clearable. I'm warning you beforehand. But we will see if we can make it work. We'll see if we can make it work. Should we use Imeth team? On the Discord, you just hop on the Discord and apply through there. There's an application channel there. Pretty good if you like hearing the... Oh my god. Use Augusta team. Yang Lene Mornier? Really? You think so? Sure, we could give it a try. Why not? We could give that a try. Why not? Okay. And then we use Augusta team here. Okay. Possible. Possible. Okay. Let's try this out. I haven't used Augusta in a minute in, what's it called? In Wiwa. How does she perform these days? Is seriously going to be negative status? Yeah, I used Yang's token. Yeah, I did. Just waiting for Arcade only because devs said there will be MMOs. Oh, yeah. I hope it will be good. Is seriously going to be a negative status? Yeah, she will be a universal negative status, yeah. For Augusta, use Whisper token. It's okay. I like this token more for the all like damage amplification. But let's see.
Leave it to me.
I just want to pull them here.
I'll indulge you. Causality over time.
By my side.
Let's see how this works. I haven't done Augusta in a minute in Wiwa. He used to be insane, but I don't know if that is still the case. She barely is doing any damage here, huh?
Leave it to me.
Okay, we're gonna do one more. Because she is not getting her ER fast enough.
Now watch closely. Answer.
Okay.
my call.
This team is barely doing anything at the moment. Team is barely doing anything.
It ends now. Roars of conquest. Unmatched in one strike. Vow from the soul. Loading.
Yeah, Pride 1 is not to be taken at face value as well either. And also Tier 1 doesn't necessarily mean she'll be good at things like Wiwa, for example.
Taste my resolve.
She could be good at other, you know, game modes, for example, and just struggle at Wiwa. Well, let's see.
Fate.
Conquest begins now.
Maybe we'll make it work somehow.
Triumph.
Maybe we'll make it work somehow. The time freeze obviously helps a lot, though. It's just that her damage is lackluster a little bit at the moment. But her time stop definitely goes a long way. Because it saves us a lot of time.
Modulation.
Now watch closely.
Can we wait? No, we don't.
Moon is
The good thing is we are getting a decent score so far, so...
praise me.
Like for this kind of team, with this little damage,
Reshape.
better than I thought.
Pathetic struggle. All glory. Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, like the score is definitely better than I thought. If we hit 2k, I'm a happy man with this team. Like if we hit 2k with this team, I'm a happy man.
Loading. Reloading.
Whisper token can be better? I personally don't think so. Like, we got 2k so far with this. I don't think with that token you'll get more. Because here we are getting more damage as well off of, what's her name?
Face me. So, be my prayer.
What's her name? Yuna as well. Yuna as well is getting benefits from this token. Okay, there we go. This was 2k. I'm a happy man. That's what I was aiming for with this team anyway. Now let's test Yang Yang. She doesn't have Rebecca. She doesn't have Chisa. So this might be a little bit rough. However, we're going to try to make this work, okay? Let's see.
Harness from the source. Whole world.
Let's see how well this will work.
Kill the lock. Let the winds roar. All targets in sight. Stars, hear my
Boom.
queries.
I hate Linnea though because she pushes the mobs too far apart.
Special delivery.
So I hate that a lot about her.
Go over here.
Like, look at how scattered they are now because of her.
Seize the sound.
Come on, do something.
Scansion. Sever the discord. All down.
There we go.
Seize.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage from her. Okay, she kind of cooks actually. Holy.
Assuming master control.
She kind of cooks actually.
Authorizing maximum output.
Even though that is not her main team even.
Order executed. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call.
Even though that is not even her main team, she's cooking. But Linnea is the biggest problem. Linnea is just a big problem in this team.
Poison leaf. Drain the foul.
Because she's just like pushing them all apart.
Silence your sound. Winds return.
I guess thank god Yang Yang has some full potential here.
All shapes.
Holy fuck Yang Yang.
Assuming master control.
Holy fuck Yang Yang.
Initiating criticality protocol.
Overkill tribute optimization.
Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part.
Okay, Linnea here to ruin it for us as usual, but it's okay.
Where's the fire?
Gonna make it work somehow.
My blade stings. Blade of righteousness. Set the tone.
Boom. Okay.
All world.
And then we wait for them to spawn.
Silence.
And then get big deeps. Oh!
To the ground.
Man, I love Yang Yang. Honestly, guys, go pull your Yang Yang right now. If I'm being 100% honest here, just go pull your Yang Yang right now.
Assuming master control.
So that you don't have any regrets.
Authorizing maximum output.
Come on.
Processing complete. Poison leaf. Drain the harness from
Okay. Oof. We got an A with all things considered. I'll take it. Like, we're playing very subpar teams at the moment. So, I'll take it. Oh my god. 800k burst? Exactly, like, this character is disgusting, bro. Your S6. Kurosaki just flexing his S6 right now. Not gonna lie, I'm getting convinced live on air. This is not even her team. Like, this is not even her team, by the way. Just so you know, guys, we just did this with her, with no Chisa, and still no Sui Sui. Her crit rate, by the way, is too high. Way too high. She doesn't need that much crit rate. But I think it's because of the buffs. Do I have the buffs on? I think I do. I think I do have buffs on. Let me just leave. Yo, Mosey man, what's up? I think it was Sin this time. It's Yard Man. Oh, okay. I'll take a Lugali. No worries. I think that's just a really good build. Okay, this is more like, yeah, 72% crit is fine. 72 to 75 is fine. Anything beyond that is like too much because of the set. Her build is good. Her crit damage is also pretty good. The set is good in general. What are her echoes like? Ooh. Oh. 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 We're chilling. We are actually chilling. Okay. All this is missing is a little bit of heavy attack damage and you're good. Like, honestly. Just a little bit extra heavy attack damage bonus and you're chilling hard. Holy fuck. But this is pretty solid. Oh, wait, never mind. You do have enough heavy attack. Or you have good enough. Okay. Keep in mind, once again, we've done this. Yeah, no, you have good. I missed one of the echoes. You do have good heavy attack. Keep in mind, we've done this with, what's it called? Without her team. Without Chisa, without Suisui. You're just missing this here, 4,500. So this could have definitely been done if you had Chisa. And when you have Suisui, this will be easily done. Honestly. Because this girl over here just sucks in Wiwa. Lene is just awful in Wiwa. Because of the fact that she just pushes them too far away all the time. Heck, if you had a Cantarella, you could have cooked, honestly. It's just Lene fucked us over multiple times. There is no chance I get this good echoes soon. So I got Imith, Denia, Lupa, Hiyuki, Sanhua, Shorekeeper, and Yang, SP, Rebecca, and Verena. Is that good 3 teams to focus on? Also have 100% next to my limited. Should I pull? You should get Suisui next and build that with your Yang's team. And then get Chisa on a rerun to finish that team. As for your Imith, you need a Mornier to finish that team up. As for Hiyuki, you need a Lucella and a Chisa to finish the team up. But overall, those are fine for me. Is Cantarella decent with the Yap Yap? I mean, she's not an ideal option, but she would have been better than having Lene. Let's put it that way. Check Imith and Yuno Echoes. Let me see.
Where my blades lead,
Imith.
triumph follows.
Okay, Imith Echoes. Oh, why didn't we use Imith then? Holy fuck. Wait, why didn't we use Imith then? Instead of Augusta's team? Oh, fusion resist. Okay, I didn't notice that actually. Oh, yeah, 3 fusion resist. Bagged with the prime. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mr. Bagged. Much love to you as usual. Yuno Echoes. Let's see. What do you have on Yuno? Are you just getting lucky or are you using transducers, by the way?
Remain the anchor.
Holy fuck, bro. No wonder Yuno cooked with Augusta's team. What am I even looking at? Jesus. I wish I was this lucky. Can you just give me some of that luck? Just a little bit of that. But yeah, we got you an S. We'll take it. Not ideal teams. Not even Suisui or Chisa in the team. You know, if we had Chisa in this team, this would have definitely been a 4.5k. Like this with Chisa here would have been like a 4.5k easily. Not even a question. Yo, Furlove. Thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it. You guys are going crazy with the primes today. Thank you so much for that. I always appreciate it when people decide to use the primes on my channel out of all the channels. Thank you. And we have another hype train as well, thanks to you guys. But yeah, this account Wiwa is over. We are just missing basically 50 astrites. So we could live with that until you get Suisui next patch. And then that should help a lot with getting more. Once you get Suisui next patch, we're going to be able to cook hard on that, on Yang's team. Because she has good pull potential. She does really good pulling. Okay, let's see. Who's next on the list? Let me see. So we said Alien Boy is not here. We said Kremothy is not here. Okay, ES Sketches. Is ES Sketches here? Her echoes can be better. I mean, there is that too, of course. But also having Suisui will change a lot. Suisui has insane pull potential. Yo, ES Sketches. Is ES Sketches here or no? If not, we're going to move on next. Yeah, Yang and Suisui is insanely good. Oh, you're here? Okay, can you DM me your login information? Gotta start building Rebecca. Rebecca would also help a lot. Rebecca has good pulls. If you actually build up Rebecca, we could redo this. Because Rebecca is way better than Lene for that team. Because she pulls at least. And she stops time with her ultimate. I think I have a Prime on Twitch. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Slight? I appreciate you. Tuisu is almost done building for me. Perfect. The player is me. I won Jingram, but holy shit, Yang Yang. Trust me, I understand the feeling. I definitely understand the feeling. Yo, smoke something with the Prime. It's raining primes today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I think this is the highest amount of primes I've gotten a day since I started streaming, even when I was doing full-time streaming. Thank you, Slight. I appreciate you. Whether on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you. I want to try a 6 Yang Yang so bad, but man. Okay, you know what? If Kurosaki doesn't mind, I'll be down to try a 6 Yang Yang on his account after we're done here. Like by the end of the stream when I'm about to end, which is soon. Because it's getting very late here. I started late because I needed some rest. But I didn't want to cancel the stream today to hang out with you guys and do your stuff as well. But tomorrow we'll do some more account stuff. So yeah. Perfect. I'm logging in now, Sketches. I appreciate you, Ferrolova. Thank you. Ferrolova's cats. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, what did you need again? Sketches? I think it was in-game, wasn't it? I keep zoning out. Let me know it's not finished. I mean, it's S6, so it's fine. She's S6, it's fine. Yeah, no, don't worry, that's fine. I'll ask you once we're done here. So, review. You can play Wii U if you want. Oh, so it is review. Okay, that's fine. I can see you have Ferlova and Cantarella. That's already a good start. Okay, so Star Killer as well with the Prime. Thank you, Star Killer with the Prime. Jesus. Jesus. I swear, this is the most primes I've had in a day. Thank you. Okay, so I can already tell you have 100% crit rate. Isn't that a little overkill? Frolova players, you tell me. I've not played Frolova ever on my account or built her. But isn't that a little overkill? Okay, the skills are leveled. Ooh, S2. Okay, okay. This is pretty good. I feel like only the crit rate is a bit overkill, but then again, it doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, her Echo Set gives a crit rate. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Oh, she's deployed the size 100. Okay, makes sense then. Okay, yeah. Cantarella. Ooh, okay. Oh, you're using String Master on her. Okay. Okay, what are the echoes? I'm kind of... Ooh, I had a feeling I'm going to look at something crazy. Ooh, this is really good. Okay. The echoes are doing pretty well as well. Mr. Chi-Yuan. I love this guy. I wish I had him on my account. Ooh, we even have his weapon. Okay. He's looking pretty good as well. Some of the skills could level up, but he's looking pretty good as well. Yep. Yeah, 76% is fine. You're 1% higher than needed, but it's fine. You have her weapon, which is good. I'm kind of wondering what your stuff look like. Okay, it looks the normal. This one could use some work. Wait, your heavy attack. Do you have any heavy attack at all? 1, 2. Okay, yeah, if this one had heavy attack, that would have gone a long way, but overall, this is good. Skills could level up. Do you mind if I get these to level 6? Or... Because you can just get them to level 6. Yeah, they do have some insane rolls on the account. they do have some very good roles on their account. Yo, thank you for following on YouTube. Nah, you're gonna leave it at 1 for now? Okay. Just make sure to get it to 6, okay? Like these here. They're gonna amp the damage. Or do you mean, nah, you don't mind? Like I can level it up. Just before I put them to 6. Lucella, okay. Oh, okay. I guess Lucella will need her weapon in the future. Unless you're swapping weapons around. I'll use them as Monday. Okay, no worries. I've noticed though, like a common occurrence that you have like these skills at level 1 and low level on most characters. I do recommend eventually like getting them maxed out, but never leave them at level 1. Because I'm noticing a lot of them are at level 6. Which, yes, it's okay, but it's still a loss of damage. So ideally, you don't want to get it sorted. I'm assuming for her, you are swapping weapons around, which is okay, but I would consider getting her weapon in the future. Is he topping up? Do you swipe or are you free to play? Sketches. Lucy. Oh. Every time I look at an account for Lucy and Rebecca, I always like to look at their sequences, I mean. So I guess this answers the question. This is swiping. You'll see. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. She has her weapon, obviously. I don't even know why I looked there. Oh. I am getting flexed on today so hard. Holy. I hope they will get rerun later. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, my account feels like a flip next to these accounts. I swear to god. Even though my account clears everything just fine, my account feels like a flip account next to all these accounts that I look at. Holy shit. Okay, it's only Rebecca that didn't get much love, even though her last 2 echoes did. Her main echo, though, didn't get much love. Denia. I love Denia. I love Denia. Crit rate could use some work. Let's see. Oh, okay. You're getting very good stats. Only crit rate could use some work here. What weapon are you using? Oh, okay. I see why. I'm assuming you're swapping weapons around. I also need her weapon myself, to be honest. So I'm assuming if we take like 30% crit rate here, it will be fine. Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, that explains. Never mind. Her crit is okay. And she's no sequences. Okay. Are there any... Okay, S3... Oh my god. You have all of the characters in the game or what? Wait. Oh my... This should have been labeled not an account review, but an account flex. This should have been labeled an account flex, not an... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Let's start from the top real quick. How many S6s are there? Let's see. Starting with Lucy, right? That is 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. 6 S6 characters on the account. This went from an account review to the biggest flicks on me possible. I am broke. Yo, Luva, what's up? How you doing? Yo, Sketchers, shameful plug here, but this is my loot bar link in the future whenever you wanna swipe. Oh boy. That is just insane. Well, Like, I don't need to really review this. What I want to do, if you don't mind, we're just gonna go here real quick. Okay, we're just gonna go here real quick. I don't even want to test any of this. I'm not even gonna reset this for you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this, and then I'm gonna do this. Chisa, no Mornier. Okay, and then let's leave this here. It's fine. Like, if you don't mind, just excuse me here real quick.
Need something?
What did we have with Rebecca? She had her weapon, right? Yeah, she did have her weapon. And Mornier, she has Discord. Okay. And they have their echoes, I'm assuming, right?
Need something?
Mornier too. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I just want to try this out. I just want to see how this team will perform. Double S6 team.
Just getting started.
Okay, I should have honestly. Actually, wait. Let's restart. I forgot that this is not the alt one. This is the concerto one. So let's redo this real quick. Okay, there we go.
Attack confirmed.
Okay. Holy damage.
Optics override.
Holy damage.
Not on yet.
We're clearing. We're clearing hard. Even though I messed up here.
Open. System charge.
Yeah.
Time to crack some.
Yeah. Obviously they do better in TOA. I just wanted to see how they will perform here.
Master control.
In Whimpering Ways. Because I know they will perform way better in TOA, of course. Because they're better for single target. But I just want to see in Wiwa because that is their weak point. This is why I wanted to do this here. Bro, why is he pushing me all the way to Narnia? Okay. This is gonna just delete these, obviously. Oh, the ones next up also come up? Okay.
Let's play. Firewall paper thin.
I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. We're still 1 minute in, by the way. We're still 1 minute in, by the way.
You're under new management.
Oh my god.
Neural overload.
Assuming master control.
This is insane. Is this what it feels like to be an S6 player?
Protocol.
Jesus.
Order executed. Lightning bang. Time to go big.
They're too scattered. Fudge. Not that it matters, because we're just gonna do this and blast, honestly. Jesus.
System sync. Outdated model. Here, enjoy.
I have so many questions.
Almost feel bad.
Feeling glitchy? That door's open.
I have so many
Hard
questions.
racing at the finish line.
Yo, Car, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
Go.
Wait, huh? Oh, that was lag.
Master control. Locked
They were
into
too
rising
broken that they made them
maximum
off lag. The 3K on this team is crazy, by the way. You guys have no idea how crazy this is on this team of all teams. Because this team actually struggles on Wiwa. So doing this on this team is insane.
My turn.
What is this even? Holy, almost 4K. This is S6 Lucy, S6 Becca. Almost 4K on this team. You don't get the long-term dopamine. Some people enjoy blasting things. This was sick. Bro. Bro got 8K on this. Oh my god. Bro got fucking 8K on this. Oh my god. We were still ass. Thank you for letting me try this out. I appreciate it. Is 6 Camellia too? Yeah. He has 6 is 6 characters on the account. 6 of them. But yeah, lastly, to wrap this up, I know that we have more accounts, guys. I'm sorry though, it's getting very late. I'll leave the rest for tomorrow. So we're gonna do the rest tomorrow. Before I end it though, if Kurosaki doesn't mind letting us try his Yang sticks as well, we'll do that and then call it a day. And tomorrow we'll pick up where we left off. People that applied today, by the way, guys, simply make sure that you are on the stream tomorrow. You will still be added to the list of tomorrow. Like I'm still gonna go over your names again tomorrow from the top to the bottom. So if you've already applied, I'll be going over yours tomorrow. And keep an eye on Discord as well. Occasionally, I just announced that I'm gonna, be helping off the stream. So keep an eye out on that as well. But I do need to end here because it's 1 in the morning. I also need to finalize the video for the new players to have that ready for you guys by tomorrow max. And in the meantime, if Kurosaki is here, we're gonna try out the S6 Yang and then call it. Last day of tourney today, we finished around 4 PM, I think. I went to the... Oh, how did it go, Luva? Sorry to ask again, but you said you will check out Pride and Valor. Oh, yeah, good call. We will do that before I end as well. Yeah. Is Kurosaki still here, by the way? Tomorrow should be... Thank you, Kurosaki. It should be tomorrow around... I'm keen to say... somewhere between 4 to 6 PM EU. Somewhere between 4 to 6 PM EU. So UTC plus 2. If I do earlier, I'm gonna do longer. If I do around that time, it's gonna be like... But tomorrow should be longer than today, stream-wise in general. Like, I should be doing like 5-ish hours tomorrow. Today, I did short one because I was really tired and I slept as well and stuff. So this is why I started pretty late. And this is why we're not doing a long one today. Tomorrow, though, should be like at least a 5 hours one. And we can go over more accounts as well. We won 2 games out of 6. We're... Ooh, okay. Still, like, you guys are making a good showing. I know that the team also started not long ago. Okay, so this is Yang. So we're going to do Yang S6 here real quick. And then we are going to check the Pride Win tier list and then call it. Let's see here. Maybe we could even fix this for him. This team got 3k, Jesus. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this team. We're going to add this. You don't have Mortifi built, do you? You don't. Okay. Can I think of a way to keep your Rebecca here? Oh, we can't make that work, huh? Okay, you know what? In that case, I'll just test this team out and that's it. Because we are missing... If you get a Mortifi built, by the way, on your account, Kurosaki, you'll be able to fix this easily. Because we can take Mortifi instead of Rebecca here and give Rebecca back here. And that would work. Yeah, that's fine. She's level 80, but she's S6. That's fine. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to play this team, so it's whatever. Just put anything. Okay, let's see. It's sick to be good there. We have the same Coda first tourney. Ooh, okay. Wait, what happened here? Why does she have her ultimate right out of the gate? Okay, I'm not going to complain, I guess. Holy. Holy. This is, by the way, a level 80. This is a level 80. What's her name? Yang. I'm not even doing any quick swaps, by the way. This is gonna be a little scuffed as well because of the fact that we didn't have her ultimate earlier because of the concerto. Bro, I just dodged. Hello? Guess not. Okay. Boom. And we're not even using Moonlit on Rebecca, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we're not using Moonlit on Rebecca. So not even the perfect echoes. Rebecca uses Moonlit on this team.
Let the wind roar.
Holy.
Sounds.
This is an S6 though, level 80. Not fully built.
Blade aggressive.
Oh my god.
Wind on me.
We're missing an ER. I can feel it. I can feel the ER.
Flicker into
Okay, maybe we'll actually have to do some quick swaps here. Yo, Riven, thank you for being here as usual, man. I appreciate you.
connection 7. Lightning bang. Time to go bang.
I'm gonna be calling it here soon anyway. I thought we'd check the tier list of
Just die.
what's it called? Of Pride Win, and then we're gonna call it here. How much is the score this far?
Ride the wind.
Okay, not too shabby considering all things considered.
Sounds flow. Feathers to harness from the source. Wings and bound.
Boom.
Silence your sound. Set the tone.
Holy, what is happening here? Are they gonna... Oh, they're in Narnia. That's why.
Lifeline. Drain the foul.
Oh, that didn't work, huh? Fuck.
Come.
Ah, this was bad. I thought that E went through, but apparently not. Okay. That's still... Considering the fact that this is a level 80. Yang Yang. Very bad ER as well. 2.5 we take it. Once this is built, I want to try this again. Obviously, she's better in TOA, but I still want to try this again once we have her fully built. Thank you, Mr. Kurosaki. I appreciate it. But you can tell we can definitely fix whatever happened here. Like with that team. Just get your Super Mortifi built and that would be easy to get maxed out. Yeah, if you're not there, just let me know when you're here, Agent. I'm gonna be like doing a long stream anyway. So if you're not here at the time that I'm live, like during like the early stream while I'm doing it, whenever you come to the stream, just tell me and I'll go back to your turn. That's fine. That's all good. Okay, let's take a look at Pride Win tier list. Let me just log off the account. Thank you, Mr. Kurosaki. And let's take a look here at the tier list. Okay, so before we call it here, okay. So I'm assuming you want my opinion on the tier list, right? Keep in mind that generally speaking, I don't take this tier list at face value. What is the Discord link? Let me post it for you here. You just do ! Discord and there you go. Yo, Solzor, what's up? What's up? I personally don't think Yap Yap should be tier 0 in Weewa. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yap Yap at the moment is T0 in Weewa. If built correctly, because even without Sui Sui, she's performing well. Give her Sui Sui next patch. She should perform even better, even if you take away her shield buff. So we'll see with Sui Sui how she's going to perform. So as of right now, she is actually tier 0. But she is definitely tier 0 in TOA and things like that. Sounds perfect, Kurosaki. Sounds good. Okay, so these units here. These units here are placed in tier 0, right? Is Imith tier 0? I would agree she is. However, I'm going to be honest, she's recently struggling a little bit in Whimpering Wastes. As S0R1 that is. Just saying. But outside of that, she's crazy. Hiyuki for me is like tier 0 easily in everything. I don't even know why she's tier 0.5 in Whimpering Waste. To me personally, Hiyuki is like tier 0 in everything. This here is stupid. Like this here is genuinely stupid. I've played on so many accounts using Hiyuki. Some even not optimal teams. Some even free to play teams. And in every single one of them, I've carried with Hiyuki like 3k plus. So this here like tier 0.5 on her on Weewa is just bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. Tier 0.5 though on Imith I can agree on. She is a little bit rough recently in Whimpering Wastes. So she should last in Weewa. I think she will last in Weewa, yeah. Now this I can agree on 100%. Like I was gonna be generous and say tier 1 Luke in Whimpering Wastes, but 1.5 honestly makes a lot of sense as well. He is awful in Whimpering Wastes. I have to test him out with Denia. I have yet to try him out with Denia though. Maybe Denia will save him a little bit. Maybe. Because there is some gathering potential there. So maybe he goes up a little bit with Denia, but without Denia, like with Linne team, no, he's awful. He's absolutely awful. No, Hiyuki is tier 0 across the board. Like in my personal opinion, she's tier 0 across the board. She's not below that tier in any game mode, in my opinion, to be fully honest. But Luke, though, I can agree with Linne team, tier 0, tier 1.5 or even tier 1 makes a lot of sense. But I need to test him out with Denia to see. Maybe he performs well with Denia. Maybe. But with Linne, he's awful in Whimpering Way. So I can agree with this. In TOA, though, yes, tier 0, definitely. Well, Sigrika, I don't need to say much. She's just broken for no reason. She's good at all the game modes also for no reason. So I can agree with that. Now, tier 0 Whimpering Way, Yang Yang, I can agree on. She performs really well right now. You can argue that she's shilled, obviously. You can obviously agree that she's shilled at the moment. However, even without the shills, she doesn't have her main team yet. Give her her main team next patch, and I think she'll still be tier 0 even without the shills. Yo, Ostri. Oh, you tried it with Denia? Was it good? Yo, DSD, welcome back. Sigrika is the MVP. Sigrika is fucking wild. I mean, Imith was shill in Whimpering Waste for a long time, to be honest, so taking a break from her is the right choice. That's fair, that's fair. No, I'm just saying that she's about tier 0.5, if not even tier 1. Like, I think saying Imith right now is tier 0.5 is kind of even pushing her higher. I think she should be tier 1 in terms of Whimpering Waste, in my personal opinion. But I could live with tier 0.5. Luke, though, with Denia, I would love to see how he performs with Denia. Like, I would definitely love to see how he performs with Denia. He could be good with Denia, but without Denia, with Linne, he's awful. Yang Yang, I think she's going to continue being tier 0 even after the shells, to be fully honest. As long as you give her Sui Sui, that is. Denia, those I can agree with. Tier 0.5 in Whimpering Waste is debatable if you do quick swap in specifically. But I could live with that. Lucilla, one of the best pulls I've done on my account. I don't regret it. I was planning on skipping her. I don't regret not skipping her. She's fantastic. She's great in every game mode. Linne in Whimpering Waste, honestly, put her at fucking tier 10 if there is one. Like, tier 1 is a compliment. She should not even be tier 1. She is the most annoying unit to have on your team, genuinely, in Whimpering Waste. She just does nothing but pushes everybody away. That's all she does. Like, tier 1 is genuinely just pushing it. Just push her away. Get her out of fucking here. Put her at tier 4 or something. Yuno's worse. Yuno, actually, arguably speaking, Yuno has the echo that pulls them in. So honestly, Yuno at least does that. But Linne, oh my god, get her the fuck out of here. Chia 1 tier 0, huh? Unless you got S1 in Linne? Yeah, if you got S1 Linne, then possibly, yeah. Chisa, of course, is like hands down the best, yeah. Chia 1, I would say... maybe tier 0.5. I don't know about tier 0. He gets interrupted a lot, man. In the middle of his attack thing. I don't know if I can agree with tier 0. He is insane. I mean, yeah, because he's Sigrika's partner, yeah, but he himself is being tier 0? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Saying that he's tier 0 just because he works with Sigrika well makes no sense to me. You need to do the spin around at the end of the rotation before the plunge, then Linne is fine, otherwise she'll be bad. I do the spin around after, but by that time, they've already scattered to Narnia. It doesn't make much difference, but I do the spin around. But I don't know, Chia-1 to me, I would say tier 0.5, honestly, at best. Saying that he's tier 0 just because he happens to get carried by Sigrika just doesn't make sense. He is good with Furlova as well, yeah. I'm talking about him as an individual unit, not as with the team he performs in, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he is good in terms of, like, he performs with multiple teams. But because of the fact that he gets interrupted and things like that, I would put him down to tier 0.5. Which is still obviously good, don't get me wrong. I just don't think he's on par with, like, these two, for example. for me personally, I don't think he's on par with these two here. And she is at tier 0.5, if you think about it. So, yeah. Chisa, tier 0 across the board. Best support in the game. Easily best support in the game. Mornier, tier 0 TOA. I agree with the tier 1 Whimpering Waste. She's kind of awful there. Sure. I could see the tier 0.5, even though tier 0 makes sense as well for Whimpering Waste. I think it's fair ranking because he's dedicated support, so it's okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think Mornier is worse than Lene in Whimpering Waste. She's so slow and terrible to use. She should be like tier 2. Verena is better than her at Shorekeeper. I do agree that Mornier is not good in Whimpering Waste. Yes. She is also low. Both of them are tier 1, but I think both of them should be pushed lower. Especially Lene, honestly. At least, even though she's slow, she doesn't break your rotation. She doesn't push the mobs to Narnia, things like that. But both of them are kind of low in Whimpering Waste. Cardiff, I agree on 100%, unless you have copies. But without copies, I definitely agree on this. Tier 1.5 Whimpering Waste also makes sense. Oh, tier 4. Oh, as a DPS. Okay. As a DPS makes sense on Whimpering Wastes. But as a sub DPS, I think they've done her a little dirty in Whimpering Waste. I would say maybe tier 0.1. Tier 1, I mean. So I would say maybe tier 1 here as well. She is struggling though. Now, obviously, Frolova. Okay. Some people might hate me for this. Some people might hate me for this. I think Frolova in TOA is tier 1, not tier 0.5. I'm going to be honest here. You could agree or disagree with me. That's totally fine. It's subjective at the end of the day. But in my personal opinion, she is a tier 1 TOA. I just think she is meant more for like more, you know, AoE mob gathering and stuff like that, like things like Whimpering Wastes. But TOA, I honestly think saying tier 0.5 is a bit of a far-fetched ranking. Yeah, I would say tier 1 makes more sense for Frolova. If you disagree, that's totally fine, but that is how I view her personally. You're gonna follow Leonard. What's up, what's up? Chacona. Well, Chacona, I think she has a fair ranking, but then again, don't forget that she's pretty much usable only with Cardithea, which to me puts her down a little bit. Like, I think saying she's tier 0.5 TOA is kind of misleading, because if I'm a player that comes and sees this, and I'm a new player, for example, to the game, and let's say that Chacona is rerunning, if I look at this, I'll be like, oh, let me pull Chacona. But let's be honest here, like, she's not that valuable, because if I look at this tier list, and I don't understand what's happening in the game yet, I'm a new player, I'll think, oh my god, she's good, let me pull her. But no, she's not. If you don't have Cardithea, you should never pull her. Yo, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that a lot, Leonard. Thank you. It's very misleading. Exactly. I think this is very misleading. I saw Team Yuno, Gian, and Chacona. I don't know if it's good, though. I don't know. Her ulti damage is not even close to the recent. Exactly. So I think putting her here, especially with like Lupa and Rebecca, like, come on, what are we doing? Like, putting her with Lupa and Rebecca is genuinely, what are we doing? You're telling me she's on par with these two units? Like, nah. Like, nah. If you have Cardithea, obviously, sure, but this is misleading in my opinion. Yeah, they're not meta, that is true. Yukuna, what's up, what's up? Verena. I love how Verena, a 1.0 unit, a standard 5-star, is sitting here as the queen she is at tier 0.5 and tier 1 all the way until now. When it comes to TOA, honestly, I guess this is in general fair rating. I think this is a fair rating because she does work pretty well. She fills off the support role pretty well for almost every team when you don't have support. So yeah, here's a flower. I hope it makes you happy. Granted that this is obviously a 6, just saying. This is an S6 Verena, just to be clear. It goes hand in hand, but a unit can be non-meta and still be tier 0? Of course, yeah, I can agree. I can agree with this rating. Tier 1 makes a lot of sense. Tier 1 TOA makes a lot of sense. Tier 4 Whimpering Waste is awful, but makes a lot of sense. Galbrena, I could agree on as well, to be honest. Yeah, I would say this is a fair rating. Lucy, I can agree with this rating unless you have copies. Like if you have her at least on S2, if you have Lucy as S2 at least, and obviously granted that you have her weapon, I would say she goes up to tier 0.5 in TOA. Tier 0.5, if not tier 0 in TOA. And tier 0.5 or tier 1 for Whimpering Waste, if you got 2 copies on her. I have an S6 Jianshin before Verena. That's insane. You know, we've already talked about her. Oh, as a sub DPS, but yeah, we have already talked about her. Ira Rover. I think this is misleading as hell. What do you guys genuinely think Ira Rover is tier 1 TOA? Like, just be honest here for a second. Obviously, if you're using him with Chacona, sure. Other than that, would you guys genuinely place this guy in tier 1? Like, I mean, I'm assuming this is at S6, but even at S6, I wouldn't place him at tier 1 TOA. He only works with Cardathea, Chacona team. That's it. Outside of that, he's useless. Why would I put him even at tier 1 or tier 1.5? I would not use this guy anywhere, really, at the moment. Because most people that have Cardathea have Chacona anyway. And those that don't, they have copies on Cardathea. I mean, yeah, like, this is definitely misleading. 100% misleading. Like, this one here is like tier 2 at best. Like, this is me being generous, by the way. Tier 2 at absolute best. And this is me being hella generous. What are we doing? Spectro at 1.5? Are we joking? Okay, 1.5 TOA is fine in one condition. You have Zanny Phoebe team, and you are doing the quick swaps. Then sure, by all means, put him at tier 1.5. But this? Like, no. This guy here is like tier 2, and this is me being generous. He could even be lower, in my opinion, honestly. Brandt, I could agree with the TOA one, but oh, okay. As a DPS, never mind. I was confused here for a sec. Okay, yeah, I can agree with the rating. Like tier 1.5, tier 2, when he's running as a sub DPS, I think I could agree with that to an extent. I would probably say Whimpering Waste could go up a little bit, but I would say this is viable. Okay. Have you guys recently, any of you that has Gian, S0 Gian, even if you have his team, has any of you taken him to Whimpering Waste lately? If I wasn't short on time, I would love to showcase it myself. But I want you to take this guy, tier 0, S0, R1 with his weapon, and use him with a proper team. And go try him in Whimpering Waste. He is fine, but he's annoying. Well, try with S0, R1. He is rough as fudge in Whimpering Wastes. I would put him tier 2 best, like at best. Tier 1, tier 2. That is at best, and this is me being generous. Yo, what's up, Stylings? I will probably play, yeah. I'll probably play. How you doing, Stylings? My OG has bundle. Listen, I love Gian as a character, but he's not tier 1.5 in Whimpering Wastes. He's just not. Ouch, this is painful, but this is valid. Painful, but valid. Putting Zani, by the way, at tier 1.5 and tier 2 is also misleading because, once again, the way I look at tier lists, because a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people didn't like my personal tier list that I made. The way I view tier lists, and the way I like to approach tier lists, I like to look at them with context. If I'm a new player, I always like to think of it this way. I'm somebody that is looking at this tier list to think of pulling characters, right? If I look at this and I'm like, oh, tier 1.5, tier 2, not the worst. Let me pull for her. I don't have Phoebe, right? As a new player, or as somebody that doesn't know how good this is or how bad this is. And then I pull her. Will she be tier 1.5 or tier 2? Like, hell no. She will be tier 4. You know what I mean? The test is still open. This is why when I make tier lists, exactly. This is exactly why when I make tier lists, I always have this in the back of my head. Because people looking at these tier lists If you don't provide context, they will get baited. You have to provide context. You have to say, this is tier 1.5, tier 2 only with Phoebe, because they say partner Phoebe, but that doesn't explain it to new players still. You have to say, if you have Phoebe, if and only if you have Phoebe, and you have Zanny and her weapon, then she is 1.5 or tier 2. Otherwise, she's tier 4. You know what I mean? If you don't provide that context in these tier lists, people just get baited and they just pull awful units. And then they get slapped in the face by reality that these units are awful. So this is why when I think of tier lists, this is like my approach to these kinds of tier lists. If whoever do buff Zanny needs to be first, Zanny buff would go a long way, even though I think Zanny is good if you play her like with a quick swap and her proper team. You have to quick swap as well, that is true. So not only do you need to have Phoebe, but also you need to have Zanny's weapon, but also you need to do quick swapping. And then, and only then, she is tier 1.5, can you imagine? You have to be one of the top percentile players just to pull off a tier 1.5. Thank you for the follow, Ostri. I appreciate it. And this is why I like to have that kind of mindset when I make tier list. And this is why some people will and continue to criticize my tier list, but it is what it is. It's fine by me. At least I know that I'm giving new players a proper starting point to think of what to pull. Appreciate you, Ostri. They say expert +2, so they think quick swap is at tier 0.5. They think at tier 0.5 if you... Oh, I see. And TOA. I mean, TOA tier 0.5 makes sense with the quick swap and everything. But tier 2, pushing that to tier 1? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Even if you do quick swaps and everything, I don't know about pushing her to tier 1. You're telling me you're going to put her on par with like Augusta and stuff? I don't know. Maybe. But I still think she's tier 2 even if you do the quick swapping and stuff with that team. But I could be wrong. I'll have to try her out myself to see. But yeah, anyway, we've checked Brandt. Mortefi's an S4. It's whatever. These units, bro, like, oh my god. This character right here is the one that has been done the most dirty by Core Games. The first ever Sentinel Resonator in the game. Yeah, no worries, Agent. Thank you. I'm going to be ending here soon anyway. I appreciate you for being here. But this here, this character really needs some love, man. Like, Core Games, please do something about her. She needs some serious love. This tier list is kind of useless. They just put every new DPS at tier 0 and TOA and call it a day. I agree with that. I agree with that. Like, I agree with the fact that, like, putting Luke with Hiyuki in the same tier list is kind of stupid. I wouldn't ever put them in the same tier. Like, this here is, like, the best DPS in the game. If you consider all game modes combined, she is the best DPS in the game. And if anybody wants to argue that with me, by all means, go for it. Like, just... I will pull my game later tomorrow and show you myself why that is. On S0 R1s. Is every like character except meta tier 4? But then is like every character except meta tier 4? Not really, no, not really. Yeah, Luke is definitely not tier 0 in like TOA. He's tier 0.5, yeah, sure. But tier 0, like comparing him with Hiyuki, like hell no. But either way, I think some of these are valid, but some of these are like, no, I don't agree with at all. Especially this here. Chacona being here, I don't agree with at all. Chiyu-wan being tier 0, I don't agree with at all. But yeah, that is like mainly most of the relevant units. Like these already fell off. Yeah, Ruchia tier 3, very valid, honestly. Imith beats Yuki in Exploration. In Exploration, yes, I agree with that. But if we're taking in-game, like if we're taking strictly in-game content, Instant Matrix, Whimpering Wastes, and TOA, Hiyuki, if you take all of those combined, Hiyuki performs better than Imith by a mile. It's not even a comparison. But if you're taking only TOA, for example, sure, they're both tier 0. That's fine. Luke is like around tier 0.5. So it depends on what you're comparing. But if you're comparing like all of them combined, then yeah. Imith sucks at exploring? No, she doesn't. She has like the flying mech and stuff. She's pretty good for that. Even though nowadays we can just fly anyway. How many teams do you need for Instant Matrix? About 7 plus. Unless you're somebody that is crazy out of your goddamn mind that has 6 units. Then maybe 4. But generally, like, you need about 6 or 7. No pun intended. Yeah, well, 4 is like the minimum requirement. I hate all in the air combat units like Luke and Brandt. Not a fan of that playstyle. Yeah, me neither. They kind of like get fucked a lot, so I can agree. Hiyuki is better at killing units. I mean, yeah, Hiyuki is my favorite, but Hiyuki has this annoying part of switching forms. So in exploration, she kind of suffered with that. I think the best exploration unit at the moment, in my personal opinion, is this. He just gets free damage for nothing. Just auto-attacking. She just deletes. You don't need to build up anything. All of these units, you need to build up the rotations. For her, Yang Yang, just destroy everything. Frolova is better. I've not tried Frolova, so I can't say much. But Yang Yang, I like her a lot in exploring. She just nukes everything for free. But I don't know about Frolova. I've not tried her out myself. I've tried Imith Exploration. She was fun for me as well. But yeah, like this girl now is just insane. She's so good. Well, I've not tried it, so I can't say much about that. But I can see it working because of the fact that she's also auto-attacking an E, auto-attacking E. So yeah, but I think Yang Yang is insanely good in clearing while exploring, like destroying the mobs. Because you just auto-attack E, you know what I mean? And she just deals free damage out of that. So yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that it was a bit of a short-ish one. I say short-ish, but we're almost 4 hours in, obviously. Check out value tier list. Wait, there's a value tier list? Let me see. Where is that? Oh, value tier list. Let's see. What is happening with the value tier list? Okay. At first glance, move this guy down to here. These two I agree with. I agree with this. I agree with all these, honestly. Like, all the supports in the game are valuable. Yeah, Luke should not be here. He should be here. Sigrika? What the fuck? Luke is here, but Sigrika's here? What are we even doing, bro? What? Nah. These two need to be swapped. 1000% these two need to be swapped. These all I can agree with. Denia, honestly, I would put her here. Denia is pretty solid at the moment. She works really well with Imith. She works really well with Luke. I would put her here, to be fully honest. These are all valuable, especially Chisa. Like, Chisa's like the most valuable. These, yeah, I would leave them here, these two. Even though Rebecca can't really pull for her anyway. So Chia 1 can stay here. Lucilla is here. What are we even doing, bro? I was thinking something is missing, but what the fuck? You're telling me Lucilla and Lupa are in the same tier? Luke most free to play? I would disagree. I would agree that he was, but not anymore. After the shells were removed and everything. Because I've tried him recently with a properly built team, and he was not good without his weapon even. Until we got his weapon, and even then he was struggling with some clears. But yeah, no, Lucilla should be like here. I wouldn't put her tier 0 just for the sake of the fact that she works only with Glacio and Echo. So I would put her at like around here. Maybe even here, but I would say here. Lupa, sure, Lupa can stay here. Hiyuki is tier 1. Hiyuki is put as value as tier 1. Okay, honestly, guys, like this whole thing over here, don't ever listen to this. This is the like this here. This whole thing is a speed run to breaking your account. Like, this is garbage. This is just garbage. The fact that this character is here already tells you enough. So just ignore this completely. This is the worst thing possible. Luke can clear floor 3 and 4 without his premium team. I agree. I've tried him recently, yeah. Like, free-to-play friendly? I don't know. Even if that is the case, like... If that is the case, then sure, I see where you're coming from, but... That is not how I view value. That is not how I view value. That is a very bad way of viewing value. Like, because to be fair, like, sure, having some units that are free-to-play friendly is good, but at the end of the day, you do need to build some premium teams at the end of the day. So looking at it that way, that, okay, this is because, you know, this is free-to-play friendly, it's still not a good way of breaking down a tier list because it will break accounts for sure. Hiyuki is better than Imith in my opinion, yes. And Yang Yang, she's still too early to tell, but so far she seems to be one of the top as well, yeah. This is performance cost tier list. That's fair. Once again, even if that's the case, let's say this is performance cost list. Okay. Even if that is to be the case, I still don't think that is how it should be approached. And Sigrika's cost is also massive, as Murderman is saying. So you're telling me Sigrika with all of her cost is like at tier 0? Like, I don't know. I just don't agree with this list at all. And it's not even a valid way of approaching the topic in the first place. Because if you go off of this and think, oh, because of free-to-play units and, you know, free-to-play friendly and stuff, I am free-to-play until recently. I've started swiping only around, what's it called? The Cyberpunk collaboration. And yet, I was building just fine free-to-play and I was getting these teams just fine. I got Hiyuki, I got her team fully free-to-play. So I would disagree. Without Chiyu-wan, Sigrika is fucked. That is true, but you could argue that is the case for most characters in this game. Like, this is the whole point of the game, building teams. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm saying, like, if you approach it with that mindset of, oh, this is valuable because it's free-to-play friendly, this is still a bad approach, because the whole point of the game, even as a free-to-play player, is to build a premium team, just pull smart. You know what I mean? So even though I have been a free-to-play player for like the longest time of the duration that I've been playing, I made premium teams just fine. I just pulled smart. So I think it's more important to let new players know what to pull and why they're pulling it, and have them pull with intention, because this here will be very misleading to them. Because let's put it this way. Let's say you're a free-to-play player. You go on here and you're building based off of, you know, free-to-play friendliness. You get Imith, okay? You don't get her weapon because supposedly she doesn't need her weapon if that's the case, right? You get Imith, you don't get her weapon. You get Linne, you don't get her weapon. You get Mornia, you use a Discord. Will you clear? Will you be clearing with that team in-game content? No, you will not. So I think it's pretty misleading for new players to have it also with this approach. Like, I understand the approach behind it, but the outcome that will come out of it is a negative one for new players, in my opinion. But once again, like, that is my personal take about it. So yeah, anyway, let's see who is live at the moment. I'll send you guys over to another streamer. Who do we have over here? Do we have any Wuwa streamers? Do we have any Wuwa streamers we can send you guys over to? Let's see. Anybody doing quests or something, or end game or whatever? Or if you guys have any streamers you would like to watch. Yeah, of course, 25th Moon. Thank you guys for being here as usual. I do appreciate it. For those of you guys, once again, that didn't get their accounts checked today, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Just be sure to apply through the thing, through the app, and we're going to be doing it tomorrow. Okay. In the meantime, I will be finishing the new player updated guide for people that are getting debated. People are getting debated with the new banner and stuff, so I'm going to be fixing that to have it tomorrow so that we save as many new players as possible before it's too late. And in the meantime, I'm going to be sending you guys over to Ember. We've raided her like once before a while back. She just has a chill vibe. She's doing Mingzhou exploration at the moment, which I think should be fun. Doing some puzzles and things like that in the new map. So I'll send you guys over there. Be nice. Follow if you like her content. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just be sure to check out YouTube, as the video will be up hopefully tomorrow morning. Till the next one, guys. Have a good one. I'm only I'm a German. See you tomorrow. Peace.